to jump out your bubble and sit through the shit with me. But you gotta bring yourself up, the shit's really hard to clean. The life that I live, the things that I've seen, the scars that I bear, the need to be king. The blood that I shed, the pain that I keep. I'm a motherfucking lion, ain't concerned with sheep. Don't disregard my discontent. I don't disregard all my disdain. Don't disregard my disconnection. This is my life and death, my legacy. I'm about to split you down the middle, spit you a riddle and see if you can keep this pace. Come and tell me all about it when you gave away your sight. So right, well does it bug you a little to know you're just a fiddle and all you ever get is pain? There's another broken record you claim, but that shit's mine. Bow down. The life that I built, the world that I've seen, the scars that I've earned, the blood that I clean, all that I gave, the more that they took. Well, I tell you all about it, but it ruined the book. Don't disregard my discontent. I don't disregard all my restraint. Don't disregard my disconnection. This is my life and death, my legacy. My discontent, I don't disregard my fucking pain. Don't disregard my disconnection. This is my life and death, my legacy. Don't disregard my legacy. Don't disregard my legacy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing tonight? This is Johnny TV. We are here live with a special guest, and we're here with Mean Green. We're here with Metal Mike, one of my good long friends that we have done this before. But last time that we were here, that we did this, his band was playing in front of everybody. But we're going to do something totally different this time around. And Metal Mike, how are you, sir? How you been?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing. Did you guys hear an echo?
No, I don't hear an echo. No.
I got an echo. I have two things open. I'm just gonna close the chat. Fuck it. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's way better. All right, cool. I'm doing great. Hey, how are you guys doing? I mean, I'm doing all right. I guess.
We're doing good. Go ahead, Mean Green.
As much as one can be.
Yeah. And Barbara Buffalo told me to tell you hi, Mike.
Hi, Barbara. How you doing?
From the chat.
Yeah. See, that's the bummer is I won't be able to answer the chat in real time. I feel like I'm ignoring them, but I'm not.
Huh?
Oh, wait, hold on. In full screen mode.
I will read you the chat, brother. I'll read you the chat.
Wait. I think I got it. I think I got it to where it says you can turn this off. Okay, they should pop up in another pocket here in the other corner. Okay, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching one of the YouTubes like in reels. Like, oh man, now I'm one of the real guys with the super chats and shit. You know what's going on? What's that all about? I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah. But anyway, I was thinking about you, Mike, and I was thinking about you, and I said, let me get a hold of him. Let me see if we can do another interview with him. And you're here, man. I can't believe it. You're here before I go to have my surgery, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I was a little lack of communication there. I just get so busy that I'm like, I'll call you back, and then I get fucking flustered, and I'm like, shit, man, I need to hit him up with that. And yeah, I'm here. I'm always here. I'm always going to be there on time. You know, at the time, but beforehand, I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
So sorry to keep you on your toes there. Sorry to keep you on your toes.
There you go. Keep me on my toes. There you go. And I got one question I want to ask you off the rip.
Shoot.
How long have you and your band has been together? How long have y'all been together?
That's like a two-part question.
Okay, go ahead. Answer the two-part question.
Descent started originally back in like 97, 98. And we were a band until about 2002. Then everybody disbanded. They went and did their own thing, and I went out on tour, and did my thing with running lights and stuff. And then the most recent iteration of it has been around since 2018, I believe, is when we all got back together, and we were like, let's start this back up again and see what's going on. And that lasted till about last year.
Oh yeah.
And then one by one, the responsibilities of being in a band started hitting the guys one by one, and they were like, gotta bow out. So I'm kind of modular right now, is what we've turned into. It's turned into me, a couple tracks, and whoever wants to join me on stage that night if they're available.
Hey, you know what? And speaking of them tracks, man, I saw a couple of your new tracks, and let me tell you something. I love it. I love it, bro.
Hell yeah! You talking about the new lyric videos?
The new lyric videos, yeah. And it's fucking jamming like no other. You're right there with all these other metal bands of 2026. Bro.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You know that. Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, those are off our second EP. We finally got around to wrapping it up. That was the whole thing. And then it's like, cool, man, we got 4 more songs to push out for the people to keep the machine going, And believe it or not, man, those songs were originally written back in 2001.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get more video content out for people. So I found a bunch of our old pictures and stuff from like back in the day. I mean, I'm talking about like photographs, like hold them in your hand photographs. And I scanned them all in, and I'm going to be making some videos using those pictures with the old versions of those songs. So you'll immediately get to hear the new ones that we re-recorded here recently. But then I'm going to go ahead and throw those old ones at you, and you'll be like, "That was 20 years ago, no fucking way," So you can kind of hear the nostalgia, and that way you can kind of see how it's grown or not grown, for that matter. How much they stood the test of time. So that's kind of a cool little. I don't see a lot of bands doing that, putting a lot of old stuff out if they have old stuff. It's always the brand new stuff. And it's like, it's all one big thing. It shouldn't be old, old songs or new songs. It should just be all songs, unless you're talking about Metallica. And then old Metallica is the way to go. New Metallica's, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, old Metallica or even Pantera.
Yeah,
Pantera is the same as Metallica.
I mean, but all Pantera was pretty good. I wasn't the biggest fan of Damage Plan. Obviously it wasn't all the members, so it's a little bit different vibe. But it's like new Metallica, man. In my mind, if you did the math, Metallica started the heavy thrash stuff, right? So as they progressed, they should have gotten heavier. They should have turned into more of a Lamb of God style band. You know what I'm saying? They should push that more envelope. And it seems like they just went out instead of going forward. And now they're trying to. Huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And now they're trying to recapture that thrashiness, but it just feels like it's not natural anymore. The songs don't have that spark of, oh man, listen to this. It's more like
Gen X. We're tired.
Yeah,
we're Gen X. I mean, we're damn tired.
You say that, but their new songs are like 7 minutes long. It's like, why are we playing for 7 minutes? When
I agree fully. I totally agree. No more Freebird stuff. End the song, be done. But
I'm a real big fan of Load and Reload, believe it or not. I think when those came out, sure, they weren't straight thrash, right? But nothing on the radio sounded that evil and that sick, and they were still heavy and groovy and short enough to be okay. Saint Anger, same way. Aside from that snare, them songs were kick-ass.
Yep.
But after that, it's like they went, well, let's just write ethereal thrash, and just like, what are you doing, old man? What the fuck? It's like they found an old Master of Puppets riff tape. It's like, these are the ones that didn't make it. Let's just put these out again. It's like, no, man.
Greatest maybe hit.
It's hard to reinvent the wheel when you invented the first wheel.
Yeah, greatest maybe hits. We never put them out, but here you are.
Here you are. Yeah, these sound like the old stuff because they're old.
Yeah,
and like Barbara Buffalo said, she enjoys independent, no AI music and movies now.
For sure. No AI music. I mean, that's my buddy Dave. He's the photographer for Pantera right now. he was showing me Suno when Suno first came out, and they would just like write the stupidest lyrics, and put them in there, and 30 seconds later it was a song. Like Rick was kind of showing us, you know?
Right.
And 30 seconds later it was a song, and I was like, oh shit. You know, like holy shit, like this is all you got to do now is type it in there, let it come up with a riff, and then copy that riff or alter that riff, and you got a whole fucking song.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the shit, man? That's ridiculous. Now, I didn't realize it was, you know, pulling from music that already existed. You know, I thought it was like coming up with, I mean, it is coming up with new riffs, but it's kind of riffs built on other riffs kind of thing. So it's not new. It's never going to do anything fresh. It's just going to do iterations of stuff it's heard before, which is what humans do, I guess, except for we have that. That's the thing with AI is it can't take a blank screen and make something cool. It has to take other screens and make something out of that. You know, like humans can just be like a blank screen. I'm going to put something down on who knows what it's going to be. AI kind of has to have that prompt, you know, that this is what I'm doing. But of course, the crazy thing is, you know, if you say, I want to see an apple on a wooden table, it'll give you that, but it has to figure out, is it in a house? Is it outside?
Okay.
You know, all that stuff that you didn't tell it to do, it's got to think about that. Otherwise, because you never get just a white screen with an apple on a table, you know, you get the apple in an environment somewhere. So it's coming up with that kind of on its own, which kind of, you guys just put me on a rant here with this fucking AI, which kind of puts me on the, everybody hates AI slop, right?
Right.
I hate AI slop because everybody's copying everybody.
It's kind of like the Ice Ice Baby with Queen. The dun 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 dun.
No, that's
and then it just added that ching to it, which became an issue.
That falls into like sampling and stuff like that, but that's still all human made. It's like when you talk about sampling, you're technically, yes, stealing that riff, you know, and making it your own riff or making it your own little part, looping it, whether you change it or not, whatever. That's a whole other thing. I'm talking about like when people come up with an AI picture, right? And you see on the internet, oh, they're all buff looking, standing next to something. Then everybody does the same AI picture where they're all buff looking.
Oh,
that's fucking annoying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you're gonna use AI, don't all use the same fucking font and the same prompt. You know?
Right.
like when I was designing album covers and stuff, I was like, man, AI is cool because I really can't draw, and I don't want to have to take other things from the internet and clip it out and piece it together or something. That's stealing. You know, that's kind of stealing. But I could tell AI, you know, I want a Grim Reaper on a pile of skulls, and it would give me as many versions of that as I wanted. And I could look at it and go, oh man, I didn't think about, you know, this little thing it added here. Like that looks pretty cool. Now I add that to the prompt and I keep that up. And yeah, make sure there's lightning in it now. Like, fuck yeah, you know. And if you'd talk to somebody and been like, hey, artist, I want you to do a Grim Reaper with skulls. And they came back with one picture, and I was like, it's all right. And he's like, well, I'm not fucking redrawing it. And, you know what I'm saying? So you really run the risk of not getting what you want by just one artist doing it. The use of AI can say, like, look, I've done the research on what I think would look cool. Then you give that picture to an artist and say, recreate this in your style, you know? Use it as a draft maker kind of thing. Don't use it as actual product. Use it as, this is what the product should look like once a human does it.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's supposed to save us time. That's the thing. AI is not supposed to replace us. It's supposed to be a tool to save us time. And what great way to save time by saying, kind of make it look like, or you just be like, here's a picture, make it look like that. You know, that's what AI is positive about. But people they get on social media and they do, you know, they AI their face onto some stupid shit, and then all of their friends AI their face on the same stupid shit, and that's all you see in your feed. That's AI slop. And that's just sloppy people using AI wrong because they're not creative.
Thank you, Kathy, for the super sticker.
I think AI is killer when it comes to doing things that, you know, by yourself and stuff like that. But yeah, it's you can't just use it as the product. That's just not cool. Have you guys heard the new Avenged Sevenfold? Should we get on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Little topic. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't heard it.
Do you like Avenged Sevenfold?
I like Sevenfold. Yeah, I didn't hear.
Did you hear?
I've been on a power trip of Five Finger Death Punch, bro. I've been on a power trip of just listening to Five Finger Death Punch because I'm going to go see them on September 18th. I'm trying to learn all their new music so I don't get caught slipping, not singing the right lyric.
That one song you're like, oh, what's this? What are they saying? Like, oh, he didn't say that, dude. What are you new here? No. Avenged Sevenfold, their last album, Life's But a Dream or whatever, they really went off the rails on being out of the box,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were just like, we're just gonna put this out. It sounds different and cool. I'm personally not a fan of it because it's just not what Avenged Sevenfold's known for, which is cool metal riffs and shit. Like if you're gonna put out a weird, completely left turn album, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Bands can do what they want, but it's almost like if McDonald's just stopped serving burgers because they did, they wanted to, instead of only burritos made from, pigskin or something. It's like, why would you just change this? Nobody wants this, like we wanted the burgers you guys were giving us. Come up with a new Whopper or something, do that. Don't just stop serving burgers. But it seems like Avenged Sevenfold just stopped serving burgers on the last album. And on this next album, they stopped serving food altogether. I mean, it's like, it's causing a rage over the internet. It's so hilarious because it's just a bunch of auto-tune, obviously over auto-tuned, but not even in a joking way. The whole song is just an auto-tune, 8-bit sounding ditty, It's like, and you're like, okay, this is going to get heavy as fuck. I can't wait. And then it never does. It just stays 80s arcade the whole way through. And you're like, what the fuck was that?
Ask him what, Paul?
Does anybody like it?
Huh?
Does anybody like it?
Does anybody? He wants to know. Does anybody like it?
Does anybody like it? I mean, I don't know. I only, the algorithm feeds you what you don't want to see, but what you do want to see. And I only see people complaining about it the whole way through. I see, M Shadows, doesn't apologize for his new stuff. Whatever, people can think what they want. And people are like, so Avenged Sevenfold gone off the rails. This new record is dog shit. It's just like people are losing their minds over how terrible it is. Not different. They're losing their minds about how terrible it is.
Right.
And it's like, if you're gonna do something different, that's cool. Just what are you doing? It's cool if you just do it, show your friends. But as a business, as Avenged Sevenfold, the business, bad move. Bad move, in my opinion. It's just weird. Put weird songs on a heavy metal album. That's fine. Don't do a whole 8-bit album and call it your new music.
I got a question in the chat room for you, Mike.
What's up?
From Barbara Buffalo. She says, Decent Mike, what age did you start doing music?
I started learning guitar when I was about 12 to 14 kind of era right there. And my drummer, Brian, he learned guitar the same year I did. And then a year later, he moved to drums. But he was like 2 years younger than me. So he was about 13 or so. 11, 13 for him, 12 to 14 for me. When we picked up our instruments and started jamming. I've been jamming ever since. Didn't get any better.
Hey, how long did it take you to use your voice like that, to make it scream? You know what I mean? Like,
I do inhale screams. I do, so it's like I'm sucking in. If I try to blow out, it's like, baby, I sound like a pirate. I can't do it. I wanna live. It just sounds stupid. It sounds like Dave Mustaine or something. If I try
I'm sorry.
to breathe
That was
out.
good.
If I suck in, I can. I can make it lower and guttural. I learned it back in the day. We were listening to a lot of like Deicide and Cannibal Corpse and Prophecy and shit like that. And we always make fun of them being like, like kind of sucking in like a low guttural. And I was like, that's just how I learned to do it. That's how I learned to get low like that. And so when I started actually, because I didn't used to sing back in the day, we had another guy, Ryan, he used to sing. And this recent iteration, we were going to have another singer, and then turns out he couldn't do it. And I was like, I guess I'm going to do it. How am I going to do it? And I had to learn the inhale screaming and play guitar at the same time, which is kind of tough too. But it's one of those, since it's inhale and not exhale, I don't really know of any like proper warm up, I guess you could say. Cause like everybody's the exhales, they do like the vocal fry, or whatever, like until like that becomes.
Yeah.
And I feel
I
like
didn't know there was such a difference.
yeah,
I really didn't.
I mean, to me, it sounds the same. Everyone's like, "Well, I can tell you're inhale screaming." You can't tell I'm inhale. No, you can't. It sounds just like Randy from Lamb of God. Like you can't tell because everybody calls it pig squeals because they're like wee 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 wee. And if I don't fuck my throat up before a show, that's what I get. I get pig squeals. Like I gotta like almost barf backstage. Like, what are you doing? It's like I'm getting my throat ready to go. It's like it's got to be the right amount of scratchy and the right amount of wet, I guess you could say, because otherwise it's just like rubbing two sheets of rubber together.
Now I know what they did to train the drill instructors.
Yeah, Barbara Buffalo said, I need to try inhale screaming with the grandkids.
Right?
Right? Yeah, I mean,
Didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah. Out hell, I mean, what sucks is the phonetics of some of the words. Like when you're inhaling, it's hard to say like S's and stuff because the way you're intaking the air, your lips don't. If you press your lips together, you can't intake any more air. So it's like if I was to say like snake, like it's hard to get that S part out because of the way I'm sucking in. I'm, like my tongue's not in the spot for an S to do it right there.
Right.
So to put like a part in it, I can't because it's blowing out. You can't if you suck in. Just no way to do it. So you never get that S sound. So I just kind of have to enunciate the T more like stay. So I said stay. Stay with me, big gum, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier for me to scream too. So I can go back and forth a lot easier than if I was just hey, you guys.
Hubby's laughing in the background here because he listens too. And he wanted to hear this.
I have too much Karen in my voice to scream outward. I sound like an angry little kid, but screaming inward, man, that's where the gut demons are at.
Mar has a great question in here. If Johnny could read it for you. And I'm actually curious about this too, about Finnish and Nordic.
Why does metal have that listen to everything but metal and country stigma in the US?
Why does
Europe?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Why does the question for the metalhead, why does metal have that I listen to everything but metal and country stigma in the US? Meaning that why does everybody say either they don't listen to metal or they don't listen to country? And then she's also Mars also asking, in Europe, Eurovision, Finnish and Nordic bands seem to have made metal way more culturally palatable. Did that ever happen in the US, or has metal always stayed more low culture here? I wouldn't call it low culture.
No.
I would just call it has like
its own culture.
Its own yeah, exactly. Kind of like Green Day has its own emo,
right?
And that, and then there was Nirvana with the grunge. I was really grunge.
Yeah, Soundgarden
in my day. Yeah, I was really Chris Cornell, Alice Chain, the whole 9 yards, Man in the Box.
I mean, technically, hair metal and thrash metal were happening at the same time, but people only knew about hair metal.
Well, you always had Poison and all them, and
those were happening simultaneously.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, metal! You're just one of those wearing lipstick guys. That nobody really noticed the other metal that was happening.
Exactly.
At that time, and then that hair metal turned into rock.
Right.
And metal turned abrasive.
It's even worse now. It's called classic rock now.
yeah. That's when I hear like the new Disturbed, classic rock. I'm like, what? Hold on a minute. Classic rock is reserved for bands from the 70s. I don't care how old we get. Classic rock is always bands 70s and before.
Yes, Bad Company. Leonard Skinner.
Or they're called dad rock or something. I'm like, no.
Yeah. When did metal turn abrasive? Metal, like
it's been abrasive.
Yeah, it's Ozzy's always been abrasive. Iron Maiden, all those older bands have been abrasive, but they always thought AC/DC meant against it, destroy it, and it ended up being something on a sewing machine, and
Yeah,
it was total bullshit.
It's electricity symbol on a sewing machine. And
Yeah,
they're rock and roll anyways. They're not metal. They'll tell you they're rock and roll all day, even though I think they're pretty metal.
yeah.
They're not Bob Seger. They're definitely pretty metal.
Right. And his sister made their costumes to look like Catholic boys in the school. So, yeah. I mean,
It's not.
and
Well,
my
not,
family has seen we live closer to Rock on the Range.
Yeah.
So they've seen Five Finger, Avenged Sevenfold, the whole 9 yards there. So, I'm less current with this, but I know, and I watched your videos. I also saw that you guys starred in that mockumentary, and I watched the trailer. It was so fun.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Bandmates.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just died laughing.
The director for another show I'm on, Patio Shays, he invited us to do that. It was a little battle of the bands. I would love to do that. That'd be hilarious.
And then I watched your video on it. It was great. Tell us about it.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I was a buddy of mine needed a character for one of his other shows called Patio Shays.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of like our little version of Always Sunny, about a couple that owns a bar, and then I was one of the characters that came in the bar or whatever. I was the sober drug dealer that came into the bar, and there's like 6 episodes of that, and we filmed that over a couple of months. Every Saturday morning, whatever. I would do my work at Trees, which is a club down here. So I'd work from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. and then I'd drive an hour to Fort Worth, and then we'd film to 10 a.m. and I'd go home and sleep for a little while, and then go back to work at Tree. It was a crazy thing filming it. But then they were going to do a band mockumentary. And I was like, why didn't you ask me to be in this band mockumentary? I'm in a band. And I guess he had other people in bands too, So I was like, okay, well, can we at least be on the show? Like, can we do a battle of the bands or something? He's like, yeah, for sure. We didn't win the battle of the bands though, but
that was.
Hey, Mike, Mr. Latin guy in LBC wants to know if you can play what? Play?
The trailer that she's talking about.
Can you play the trailer? What y'all are talking about? Play the trailer.
The Bandmates trailer.
Yeah.
How would I do it?
How does he do it, Paul?
Let me see here. Hold on.
No, I can do it from over here.
Yeah. Do you need me to send you
it is on YouTube, Paul.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
YouTube, and it's on Amazon Prime or whatever. Let me see if I can pull it up here. We're talking about the Bandmates ones that we're talking about?
Are you talking about the Bandmates he's talking about, Paul? Whatever Mean Green was talking about earlier.
Do you want to see the trailer of the show, or do you want to see the
Whatever is funny.
Whatever's funny.
Hey,
he
what
puts
about
on a great live performance, but in the trailer they're just singing boobies, and they're making a whole song, and all they say is boobies, and it's just hysterical.
Okay, here's
I was just dying.
I think I found
That's
one of
probably
the
really
trailers.
funny. Remember Rick's or Outlaw's
Let's see.
girlfriend would do that?
Okay. I found a trailer. How do can I share the trailer in the chats?
Yeah, you share screen. You share screen.
You can bring it up.
You can bring it up. You share screen and then it will pop up in the back like you did, and I'll bring it up.
How do I go share screen? Where's that at?
There's a little small screen in the middle there of where it got your mic, got your video, and then right here's a little screen with a plus sign in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Share screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what did that do?
And then after you do that, you hit share again. You go hit where you want to share. There it is, right there. It's coming up, and we're going to bring it up right now.
Okay, let me start it over here. You ready?
Yep, there it is. Yep, start it over.
That guy's funny.
Here we go. I'm gonna. Oops. Here we go. FCK Hollywood with the X's and O's is the.
He's so funny.
Welcome to the college town of Denton, Texas. Way cooler than Austin, with a music scene that's the state's beating heart. Every year, fresh-faced dreamers converge here, escaping their small-town blues. But beware, most will hit rock bottom, swelling the homeless encampments, or they become bandmates.
Hello, I am LV, and I am the leader of this documentary, and of course the band FCK.
So, I'm Chris, and please get out of my face.
So
Hi,
accurate.
I'm Carl McBride. I'm the bassist of FCK.
I'm Jack. I play guitar, and I'm gonna your girlfriend.
I'm Kyle. I'm supposed to try out for his band. Is this the right house?
They've got guitars that shred, song lyrics that'll make you question your life choices, drums that beat to the sound of anarchy,
Get out of here, man! Go! Faster! Jeez!
Get out of here, man! I hate you. We hate you now.
One thing is certain, this isn't your high school garage band.
I said no drugs on camera, man.
Absolute ass.
They are getting buck wild in there.
Whiplash. That's Mike. I love him to death.
The only good idea was
Great
Elvis'
actor, great dude.
idea. It's a fucking shit show.
Think you've seen rock and roll? Think again.
Are you not entertained?
You guys are alcoholics.
FCK doesn't do encores. They're not here to entertain. They're here to smoke, provoke, and hopefully never go broke.
Jack is such a piece of f***ing shit.
Catch a show while you can, before they get arrested, or worse, actually make it big.
I mean, look at this team. We're like the Challenger on its way up to the moon.
The Challenger.
Apollo?
This band isn't just playing music. They're declaring war on what it means to be a rock star.
When do we have a party with balloons?
FCK. We don't know what the f*** it stands for either.
We're bandmates. Yeah! We're bandmates!
FCK Hollywood presents Bandmates. Coming soon to a streaming platform near you.
It's out. It's out. It's out and ready. So yeah. Everybody that watched that, go look up FCK and then Hollywood. The X's or the O's.com. And then here I can actually pull up one of the Patio Shays things, I think, too. So that all stemmed from this Patio Shays thing that they did. They came and they filmed one of the scenes for the bandmates in my house and stuff, and I play like the character brother to another character. I pop out of a trash can. It's pretty crazy.
Hey, whatever. Hey, what was that? What was that one video that you showed us? You showed Outlaw video. It was By Felicia or something like that. By Felicia.
Oh yeah, that's one of my rap videos.
You still got that on hand?
I said, well, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you really want to show that? I want to talk about metal, and I don't want to talk about rap. No. If you guys go to
talk about rap.
if you guys, I'll put a link up for that. But here's let me see if I can find one of the Patio Shays clips that is funny instead of making you watch the whole thing. Let's see. There's like I think I'm gonna go to their website. There's like little shorts, you know, like little so fucking crazy. But that's where the bandmates thing came from. Is we did the Battle of the Bands for him because he was allowing us to, you know, they filmed what they did is they filmed all the bands doing a real Battle of the Bands. We had fans there, stuff like that, and they voted at the end. But that was like before or after we got something like that. It was weird. The band that won, it was Badass Band. I'm not saying they weren't. We got fucked or whatever. I'm just saying it sucks that we didn't win. But they showed us on the show jamming out. And then I had footage of the whole thing that they sent me, and I made a video of it. Suspicious site blocked. No, come on, Spectrum. Anyways, that's too much trouble. I'll show you guys later. FCK Hollywood is where you need to go. I'll put it in the.
You have a video that you have on your channel of you guys playing live that night.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where that was from. Is us playing on that stage. We were the last band to play that night.
You guys did incredible. It
Thank
was
you.
great.
Thank you. Yeah,
'Cause-
that was crazy because we didn't when we showed up. Like I talked to the director and he wasn't really aware of what we were supposed to be bringing, stuff like that. And we showed up. We brought like our guitar heads and just minimal. Like our drummer brought his sticks and that's like about it. And we didn't realize we were going to be using gear that was already there, which is not compatible with what we play. You know,
right.
We have to be on our gear to play our music. And it was like, oh shit, what are we going to do? So we had to kind of scramble last minute and just kind of do the best we could. And it sounded great towards the end. You know, everything worked out. We had all the things there. The crowd loved it. It was a fun show.
No, you guys were incredible. That's where I found out that it had a trailer, and I looked it up.
Yeah, it's a whole series, a whole show. So yeah, go support your local Texas filmmakers, please.
Yeah.
What was the name of that song?
I don't know.
You know.
Hey, Metal Mike, you remember that? Metal Mike, do you remember that girl that was on Outlaw Video? She's a singer.
Abigail?
Not Abigail. Was
Not
it
Abigail.
Abigail?
Yeah, her name was Abigail.
No, not Abigail. The other one.
From Against All Odds?
Against All Odds, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought her name was Abigail.
Oh, her name is Abigail, Paul.
Is it not Abigail?
I don't know her name. All I know is Against All Odds.
Am I getting her confused with Awaiting Abigail?
I don't know.
Now I'm gonna feel bad if that's not her name. Fuck.
And he made it like a thing.
That's Rick. Hit up Rick. What?
Yeah, I'll hit it, Rick.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the Outlaw show posting much anymore. I know. I think Jarvis had to leave for a little while. I don't know if they still do the Outlaw. Does he still do the Outlaw radio show?
No, I don't think so, man. I've been coming on Wednesday. He usually comes on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And I'm coming on. I go on Wednesdays too. And so.
Okay, so
yeah, it's hard to get, man. I'll tell you what, it's hard to get some of the Dallas people involved in stuff consistently. You know.
Yeah.
It's just too much of a. Oh, we're doing this, and then nothing happens. So they're like, okay, we're done doing this. And it's like, well, you got to keep doing it. You know.
Yeah.
For stuff to build, you can't just try and then stop. But you know, it's just hard to. I mean, I'm finding the same thing with just promoting our shows and stuff like that. Man, the algorithms are so fucked up. It's like you got to pay all kinds of money just for your friends to see your own shit. It's like this is ridiculous. You know, it's just ridiculous how much they got to hold on, how much we depend on social media, but then how much social media holds us back if we don't play the game.
Right.
You know,
how many people are watching this on your end?
On my end,
you said you were sharing my channel out. Remember?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I shared the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Link, the YouTube link that was on the thing with the Five Finger Death Punch picture.
Yeah.
So that should be all the people in the chat right now. How many people are in the chat?
We have 33 people here.
Okay, yeah, because if they came from that link, that's where they came from. So they're all watching the same link.
Oh, okay.
So it's not too different. I don't have like a channel or anything like that I stream on, so it's all your channel they're watching.
Sloth. So you like Sloth, huh?
Huh?
Sloth, right?
This guy's gonna say, hey, you guys.
He wants to say PZ. We all call him PZ, but he wants to know if you can say, "Hey, you guys," like you just did.
Hey, you guys! Hey, you guys! Snickers? was that his name? I thought his name was Chunk or something. They called him Chunk.
Chunk. Yep.
Chunk.
Goonies.
Chunk. Just go. Stop shaking the chair. That's so cool when they found that big ass fucking pirate ship down in that cave. I would have loved to have done that when I was a little kid. I'd do it now. Fuck it.
Right.
I've been doing stuff like that lately. Well, not treasure hunting, but I've done some weird crap lately.
Wait, explain further. Weird crap.
Well, it's like, Chicago has this 98th floor or 97th floor you can tilt out and hang over the side of the building. So I did that. Went on a hot air balloon ride.
And you can walk into glass where your feet are on glass and shit.
Yeah. It's part of 360. And then went on a hot air balloon ride a couple years ago. We landed on reservation land. Cops were there in like 2 seconds.
Yikes.
I really wanted to make that phone call home.
Yeah.
I've been arrested. Come get me on reservation land.
My crime was hot air ballooning.
Exactly.
Well, you that badass hot air ballooner. I seen you on the news.
And it was rented.
So you didn't have, it wasn't like was there a driver or were you the driver?
No, we were on a tour, so there was like 12 of us in the hot air balloon, but there was alcohol in the hot air balloon, so totally illegal for all of us.
Oh, really? You can't have a glass of wine up there with your honey bunny?
No, not on reservation. Only like casino property where it's designated. You can't just
it's not
float
air
on
balloon.
reservation.
It's a land thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like a hot air balloon law.
No, they didn't care. So, and then let's see. I went to Gatorland last week.
What's Gatorland? Like a zoo?
Alligators. Bunch of alligators. I sat on a gator.
Whoa!
And then I had a boa constrictor around my neck at the same time of holding a baby gator, but the boa constrictor was right at my little crook in your neck, and I could feel the tongue, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. And I did it. And then I really ran. But that's about it for the adventures for this week.
Myrtle Beach House of Blues has a gator farm behind it.
Hey, I got another question, Mike, in the chat room. Does Mike have a Cash App or a PayPal? Do you have a Cash App or a PayPal, Mike?
I have both of those.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes,
it's at Metal Mike the Rapper.
Did you get that, Barbara Buffalo? It's at
Metal Mike the Rapper.
Metal Mike the Rapper. That's your PayPal, right?
Yeah. It should be PayPal or Cash App, whatever the dollar sign is, and then Metal Mike, like it's spelled all one word, Metal Mike the Rapper.
Okay.
Just like it's spelled, cool. No spaces.
No spaces at all.
When can you expect the gator wrestling? There is no gator wrestling video, but I do have the gator wrestler with the gator. Yes.
Well,
I do have that.
Anybody could have a picture of a wrestler with it. We want to see you wrestling a gator, sitting on a gator.
No, I got to sit on the gator.
You didn't get no proof?
Yeah, of course I did, but I just can't show it here.
Oh,
people are pretty mean.
You can show it here.
Not my picture. I'm not. Yeah.
That will be 1,600 joules. Thank you.
Woo-hoo.
Spill the tea.
You know when I used to whenever we tour like overseas or something like that, I used to think rubles was like a made up money. And then when we were in Russia, I went to the ATM and got money out, and it was rubles. It came like 2,000 rubles. I was like, "Oh shit, rubles is a real money." I had no clue. I thought it was like wizard money or something.
One of my friends is Russian, and we were sitting at a bar once, and some guy looked at her and goes, "Where are you from?" She goes, "Kentucky." I just started laughing.
Man, I'll tell you what. Russia fits all their stereotypes. When we were there, we went to this one kind of this late night empty bar or whatever. There's like hardly anybody in there, but some girls down the other end of the bar, and the bartender's bouncing shit on his bicep, talking to the girls and shit. And we're like, "Hey, can we get a drink?" And he's, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Calm down, bro. Like, sorry for interrupting you talking to these chicks and shit. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, Russians don't give a fuck. They're focused. They're focused on whatever they want to do."
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna play one of your songs now, Mike. Does that sound cool?
Fuck yeah, man. Always.
Okay, here we go. Let me go over here. Put it back over here. Share
Is it gonna be one of the videos? Do I gotta?
Now I'm gonna do one of your videos.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. I got some really cool. Afterwards, I'll tell you about some really cool video stuff we got coming up.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
And here we go.
It's the brand new one I put up yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah. This song's been one of my favorites for a long time. This song is so brutal. Buffering.
Yeah, it's buffering.
Too brutal for the internet.
Cyber attack.
Cyber attack.
Yeah.
Don't let him get out. Don't let him get it out.
What happened?
It's coming.
Must be a left-right thing. I only hear like one side of it.
Yeah, it's the way it's the way I'm going through my music. I can not play it like this, so we can just listen to it regular. But I'm trying to show the video what you kind of music you do.
Gotcha.
That's how it goes, Paul. Huh? Yeah. How you doing? I love this jam, bro. Fuck that.
Our drummer killed that. Man, when you came up with that part, we were like, yeah, that's the groove right there. Probably one of our heaviest riffs coming up. You guys get the imagery about lying?
Yeah.
Liar, liar, pants on fire?
Yeah.
See, that's all AI stuff. It's just, I did all the editing, but that's all AI pictures. Creepy ass shit. Yeah, so when it comes to AI, that's all those images I made with AI because I wanted to get like, general themes of what the verses were talking about and what the things were talking about, and have it really cool to look in, but not focus too much on the images because they're supposed to be reading the lyrics, So I just did a bunch of one-off AI shots until I had enough for a slideshow that fit. I didn't particularly do too much details in making sure the images were this or that or whatever. So that's one way AI can help you. As earlier I said, yeah, don't let AI be the product. Well, it wasn't like I just had AI make the whole video. Like I had to take all those pictures and line them up right and make them faster or slower or whatever. Like I had to do all that the human way, just because I'm not really experienced in getting all the automatic stuff done. But in terms of needing content for the product, yeah, I used AI for that. But that's how it can help you get things done, get things out, and still have good, quality looking stuff. The stuff I'm doing now, music video wise, is it's been long enough that we don't have a real MTV music video. We don't have a video where it's not just us live, or it's not just lyrics. An actual video with a storyline, a little movie or whatever. Because for one, it's fucking expensive to have somebody do that. A good quality one's going to cost more than $1,000, which now that it's kind of just me funding everything, that's really hard to just throw around, So since I can kind of I don't say I can do everything. I have the knowledge to do anything, anything you want to do kind of thing. I have a graphic design background. So I was like, well, I can do it for free, myself, but time costs a lot of money. Time is, and now I'm having to learn a bunch of new software that, because I'm from 20 years ago when Sony Vegas was the hot thing, now I'm trying to learn DaVinci Resolve, which is one of the craziest programs I've ever sat in front of. It's like the things that I'm trying to do, I feel like I won't be able to do anytime soon in this program that need to be done. Like I feel like if I try to put something out with the knowledge I have now, I'm going to be shortchanging you guys on what it could be, But I'm trying to film. I got my whole room's set up as this crazy, like hell cave with a heart life support unit in it. It's pretty crazy, and I'm trying to capture it visually on the camera, so it doesn't just look like it's definitely not AI. Everything's practical, try to do everything. There's no green screen. It's all, let me see if I can find a little picture of it real quick. Hold on. It's, I'm better at being, I don't say I'm better at being in front of the camera rather than behind, but it's hard for me to capture what I'm seeing in my head through a lens, It's like I think I'm capturing it. I look back and it's like that looks like shit. It just looks like some guy standing next to a thing. And I don't have the vision to be like, wow, this is what it needs to be. And somebody else will come up and just be like doing this. I'm like, what is that? And I'll watch the video and be like, that looks fucking sick. Like, if I know that's what you had to do, just random shit like that would have been killer. But let me show you this. Let me show you this setup I got going on here. So this is.
Are you talking like a cardiac unit with like paddles and all that stuff?
What?
When you say you're setting it up like a cardiac, like the heart,
no. Like a heart life support, like let me show you.
Okay.
So it's like when I get there, let's see. It's gonna be behind me. It's a heart in a tube, like it's been torn out of my chest. You can kind of see it behind me here. Oh, I'm standing in front of it. I'm like, move, motherfucker, move. That's me. It's me in the way. Here, let me sorry, I should have had all this ready to go. Yeah, I recently had a room open up. A roommate had to move out. There's a heart in that tube in the middle, see?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like got the wires running to it like it's, let's see this works. This is gonna be like a B-roll shot of the setup. It's kind of like Aliens.
Oh, that's cool looking.
It'll flip here in a minute. Yeah, see the heart?
Yeah.
So it's in a tube in this hell cave with a bunch of wires connected to it.
That's a Stranger Things stuff. That looks awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
One of the ladies here, he got the Cash App. Thanks. Kathy Fagan wants to know if you got a Cash App from her.
Let me check. There's money in the account now. That's new. Let's see, how do I check? Kathy Fagan, yes, great music. Kathy, much love. I appreciate that so much. That's way killer. It did go through. So you're now my favorite person in the world, and my cats can eat tonight too.
Barbara said what?
Let's do a video with him if he wants to do one together.
Oh, he said we should do a video together, me and you.
No.
Yeah. You said, no,
the
no,
ladies,
no.
the ladies. If the ladies wants to do a video with you, you should do a video with the ladies in it.
Oh, always. Oh, I'd be dumb to not do a video with ladies. We're going to be vampires. We're going to be demon ladies.
They're AI trash ladies. They're AI trash ladies.
Okay.
They drive a truck. They drive a truck. They drive a dump truck.
Oh, hell yeah.
They look for stuff to burn.
And they look like stuff to burn.
Hey, so I need to send you a video of me burning stuff, and then like you add the trash ladies to it.
Yeah, trash.
Yeah.
I can burn stuff. I can do that. Yeah, but yeah. Thank you, Kathy, for that. For the Cash App. That's much appreciated. I'm going to make good use of that for sure. It's going to go into more art supplies and more spray paint and more. So the whole basically it took me about a week to set up this room. The whole room is covered, and I took trash bags and I melted them together with an iron, so they're like panels, like 4x8 panels or whatever. And I spray painted them red and just stapled them all over the wall. And so now I have this hell cave built in my room. I've been trying to finish the video, but I keep on trying to make it make sense. Does that make sense? Like it looks cool, but why? You know, why is there? Here we go. Why is there a band in there jamming? Can you see that? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that looks awesome.
So that's in my room, in the room. You know, that's in the room right now. It's just got that. The wires, hang from the walls and stuff, and so I was trying to make that make sense. And it's like, I guess it's gonna have to be my heart getting ripped out, So, but why is a band in here jamming now? What is that? What was that about? So now I got the wires coming out of my chest, and they're hooked into the things beside. So I'm gonna be singing with the wires, and it's gonna be crazy. But I'm having to learn from scratch how to do, film it properly and get it into the program properly, and then edit it properly, and all that stuff with with stuff that's coming out now that you got to compete with. It can't just be another little lyric video with some slideshows in it. It's got to look really cool. And that's been my challenge for the past couple of weeks. That's been my stress points. I'll film 3 or 4 takes a night and look at them and go, these aren't cool. And then go in there and rearrange everything for like 2 days and come up with the same setup and be like, damn it, back to where I started. It's one of those things. I keep watching other metal videos. What the look is. There's a home video look, and there's a real video look, and it's like all of that depends on how you shoot it, what the storyline is, stuff like that. So competing with everybody is the problem right now.
Hey, Mike, PZ was asking another question. Are you guys still a band? You still have a band, right?
Yeah, yes and no. I've been one-man banding it for a little while, because I don't have time to stop and wait for new musicians. Now that we've started the wheel rolling, it's like I was struggling with this for a while because once Brian, our drummer, kind of gave us the hey, I'll do a couple more shows and then I'm out. It's like, what are we going to do if we don't find another drummer? And I've been looking, because I work in a music venue, so I see all kinds of artists come through here, all kinds of genres, and I'm seeing a lot of artists come through here with like just a 2 guys, and sold out crowd, big sound, whatever. It's just 2 guys up there and a couple tracks. It's like, apparently nobody cares if anybody's actually in your band or not these days. No one's gonna be like, oh, you're faking it. Oh, you're faking it. Oh, you're just a big phony. Like, as long as you're playing something, I guess everybody's okay with it. If it sounds good, they like it, stuff like that. Like I didn't realize like 21 Pilots was just 2 guys, Ed Sheeran's just 1 guy and he makes just loops. He's not playing. He's not just sitting there with his acoustic, he's playing songs with drum beats and other instruments. And
Foo Fighters.
Who's playing those,
David Grohl.
Yeah.
He did the same thing. He wouldn't let Taylor play for years on the tracks. He replaced him on drums several times.
Right. Well, yeah, on the record too, on the records.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean like live, because Trent Reznor, had to deal with the same thing. He made all the shit on his records, and he's like, well, now I got to to play all this, and I don't know how he found someone to play all those parts or how he even broke them up, because this song is there's so much nuance in his songs, in Nine Inch Nails, and the the way parts are played, I imagine some of that came accidentally with him turning knobs. So how do you tell somebody to turn the right knobs to make that sound again?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all of our records are other guys, you know. It's real drums, it's real bass, it's real guitar. Nothing's fake, nothing's computerized. But I'm having to take those instances of them playing those, you know, and use them as tracks for our shows. So it's real people playing on the recordings, but yes, it's a recording played back live. But the way I've been doing it is I'm not just taking the studio, like radio track or whatever, and taking the vocals off and then slapping that on there and playing to it. You know, it's not karaoke. I have only 3 tracks coming out. I have the drums on one track all by themselves, the bass on a track all by itself, and the other guitar part all by itself. And I played the other guitar part straight through from first song to last song as if it were a live show. I recorded that, and then I run that through my second guitar stack. So it's coming out of the guitar stack. It's not coming out of the PA or whatever until you mic it up. It's actually like someone's playing that guitar part, you know?
Uh-huh.
And then the drums are coming out of the PA, obviously, and the bass is coming out of the PA, but they're coming out where the audio engineer can control them as he needs to. It's not just a track that he has to deal with. You know, he can mix them as if they were real people playing those 2 parts. And then I play the other guitar part and I sing live vocals. There's no backup audio or backup guitar parts or anything on there. It's if a guy was going to play this live, that's what the track is. And that's it. You know, there's not like 4 stacked backup vocals on parts. You know, there's not, 17 guitar layers, or it's one guitar here, as if 2 guys are playing it. Only vocals are coming from my lungs. The only drums are coming from the drum recordings, and the only bass is coming from the bass recording. And then sometimes my bass player, Jamie, if he's able to make the show, if his work schedule allows him to make the show, he'll jump up there and I'll just mute the bass track and he just plays it live. So it's still a band. Me and the drummer are still making music for a little while. So we'll have more real drums and more new music coming out. But this is kind of my way of advertising that I need a band. It's by playing shows and people go, man, that was great. Why don't you have any members? I'll be like, hey, can you play the drums? Or hey, can you play guitar? You know, and that way the real interest is real and it's organic, and it's not a cattle call of every other band turned me down. Can I try out for your band now? You know,
right?
And it's not, hey, we're not a band right now. We need more people. Please come help us. It's not one of those things. It's we're still moving. We're still killing it. You're gonna have the same show you would with guys or without guys. It's still gonna be, me, my vocals, my guitar, the drums that you hear on the record. It's not gonna be anything fake or anything different than what you expect a Descent show to be. And then eventually, once those right musicians come into, contact, it'll build back into what it should be, and we can go from there, But there's no sense not being able to give you guys a good show just because we're not all complete members right now. It's not like I love my other bandmates to death, but it's not like they were doing somersaults behind me, It's not. It's like, man, your show's just not the same without those guys standing next to you. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's kind of, if you're there for the music, then it doesn't really matter what the other guys are doing or who's even playing the parts, really.
Right.
But I try to make it as live and as real as I can, so that at least if you're front row, it sounds and feels like a real band. It's not just, I can't hear anything because I'm not near the monitors. You'll still hear the guitar amps blaring. My amp, you still hear me screaming and stuff like that. There's nothing fake about any of the stuff that you'll hear live. It's just pre-recorded,
right?
Not pre-manufactured or anything, just pre-recorded. Some of the stuff are just pre-recorded. And bands out there use backing tracks all day long. Rappers sing to a fucking track on their phone. So I'm the only one-man band that shows up with 2 full stacks and a whole truck full of props and gear, and they're like, why, what is all this stuff? How many members are in your band? Oh, it's just me, but I'm gonna need the whole stage.
Right.
It's gonna take me 20 minutes to set up because I got all the gear and just me. So I have to sweat a lot for you guys to give you the authenticity of a real metal show. I could just make it easy. I could just run the little pedal in my guitar case and that's all my gear, and just stand up there with my backpack on and sing a song and go home. But that's not metal. It's got to be a whole thing, you know. When Descent takes that stage, it's got to be that's our stage, that's our world for the 30 minutes you're going to get us, you know. So you're gonna make sure you know who's on stage when we're on stage. If it's just me or if it's my other guys, you can tell. You can tell it's Descent, and it'll be worth seeing for sure. Otherwise,
okay.
fuck.
So I have to ask, as a mom, you said you started at 12 or 13. Did your mom buy stock in Tylenol?
Luckily, I wasn't the drummer, so we went to practice at our drummer's house. So
thank God.
His parents had to deal with it. I was just a guitar player, and I could always turn that down. But yeah, I mean, you know, we'd practice over there instead of watch Saturday morning cartoons all the time. So we were always over at his house. My parents never really had to deal with it. They lucked
checking.
Out. They lucked out.
Geez.
You know, I didn't do a lot of home practicing because he lived across the street. So if I was going to be making music, I was making it over there.
Okay.
But they were supportive from the get go. They didn't expect me to keep doing it this long.
Have you written a song for your mom?
Have I written a song for my mom?
Yeah, seriously.
No, we don't write those kind of songs.
Come on, can't you do one about Cinderella? That would be so freaking cool.
I mean, maybe.
PZ's been asking one about the titties.
A song that wasn't my song. That was bandmate songs.
Yeah, I just want to hear one just with one word, just going through a song. It would be fun.
Like tequila with titties?
Yeah.
Like
just, yeah, exactly. Like Cookie Monster with cookies.
Yeah, or make one with the crumbling sound of cookies and sample that.
There you go. Make it in the background and everybody guess what it is.
What's that? That's a Cookie Monster crumbling cookies. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Right? But it'd be fun.
It'd be fun. Hard to recreate live, though. That's kind of the stipulation, is you got to be able to crumble cookies into a microphone live and have it sound the same.
Yeah.
They got to hire a cookie crumbler. That's pretty tough, you know. Tough enough playing all the parts myself, but now I got to hire a guy to crumble cookies. Come on.
Maybe worth it.
See, that's the weird thing about metal these days is I don't know who to take seriously and who not to take seriously. You know, you got like some of the like some bands like Attila, which is brutal as fuck, do a song like about pizza or something. I think that was them, and you're like, what? Is this a joke song or is this not a joke song? Like, it's hard to read heavy metal.
What was that song like? Peaches for Free.
Huh?
Somebody did Presidents of something. They did Peaches for Free.
Yeah, millions of peaches
for free.
Millions of peaches for free. You never heard that song?
Yes.
And lumps that alone on a bench in the park. The song, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Nirvana sang about nonsense.
Oh yeah, and they called it Teen Spirit.
It was huge. You know? I mean, what is he talking about? And it's huge. So, you know, and all, you know, that just also dispels that other. Everybody's like, if you're gonna have a hit song, it's got to be 3 minutes or shorter. Smells Like Teen Spirit is over 5 minutes long.
I know.
It repeats itself. Versus, there's nonsense verses, a whole bunch of empty space, and it's hugest song in the world. I don't think it's got to be 3 minutes or less.
Nope.
You know,
it just has to be an earworm.
It just has to be a good song.
Yep.
That's the thing. Me and my drummer been writing a new song. We kind of I had this one riff that I had around for about 2-3 years or something that I've been working with. Going, this is a really catchy, dumb riff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like this is like a riff where it's like, oh, okay, that's all right. That's retarded, but it's a great riff. You know, it's like we can make like a Godsmack Nickelback vibe song with this riff and see what happens. No growling, no nothing, just see what happens. And the song turned out really cool. It's not there yet. There's just something missing about it, you know. I can't figure out what it is. You're like, I'm hearing it going, man, it's almost that song. But there's something missing about it. Hopefully that'll be out here pretty soon. But that's kind of a fun experiment we've been doing just to try to do something a little bit different, but not, you know, not Avenged Sevenfold style. We're not going 8-bit or anything. Just to kind of, I don't want to say fool people into liking us, but just kind of give them like a gateway drug into liking us. You know, it's not all crazy that's the thing about our music is nowadays you're either playing in drop B on an 8 string with vocals, and then they get off stage and they're wearing the shortest shorts and they got mustaches like fucking weirdos, and you're like, what the fuck are these guys serious? Or you get like the guys, still playing old thrash metal that look like they're from the 1980s, and it's like, well, where do we fit in if we're not either of these things? We're not authentic old school black metal, and we're not, hey man, you guys play metal? Woo, okay. We're like the Killswitch metal or all the Remains metal, like just the metal. We're not metal anything. We're not metal core. We're not hard this or metal. We're just metal, And it's really weird to find that genre nowadays. It just doesn't. It's like everybody's got to be specific. It's like, no, man, just be heavy. Don't try to do it for this certain reason. Just play heavy, and whatever comes out comes out. Don't try to cater it to a certain formula, I guess you could say.
That's what I miss about Headbangers Ballroom, is that it was just metal.
Yeah.
Just metal.
Just metal. Just
period.
Easy to absorb metal, You didn't have to take a math class to fucking listen to it.
No.
You didn't have to hate yourself and love Satan to listen to it. It's just like System of a Down, like just all them bands are just right there. I want to hear some metal. Here it is. Bam, 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 bam.
Yep.
Just Pantera, not, oh man, I got to be into this. I got to set up everything to, all them other bands like, Lorna Shore, stuff like that, Mastodon. They're just outside that comfort zone,
Right. They played everything.
I don't want to be the most extreme of this or the most extreme of that. It really kind of feels like it pigeonholes you into doing only that.
Right.
If you kind of do a little bit of all of it to where it's just you, then you can at least, adapt as you move along and still not disappoint people, I guess you could say. It gives you more freedom just to kind of grab other sounds and not just incorporate on one formula,
Yeah.
It's all music to me has come down to just one formula, and it all has to fit in a criteria, or you're not going to be part of that show. If you're not, hardcore, if you don't have a rapper in your lyric, or you're not doing this, or not, if you don't have a breakdown that goes this, or you can't play this show, or you don't fit with these bands. It's like that shit's getting weird. It's like, come on, guys, we should also be metal. Just be metal. Just be heavy. Like, quit trying to dominate a certain. You can only go so extreme. Does that make sense? It's like then you're just being annoying. It's like you can only tune solo or play so fast that you're not even playing music. You're just doing it,
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear you just go, that's the song ever. Yeah, but who wants to listen to that? Who gives a shit,
Yeah.
Music hits harder if you understand what's happening in the song, If a song just, wow, that was crazy. That's all it was crazy. Goes in the crazy bins. Uranium trash, you know what I'm saying? But if it's going to go nuclear, people are going to know what it's doing. It's going to be powering something. It's going to have that grasp on people. It's going to have that, the good parts of everything, not just the most extreme of this or most extreme of that. And I think that's where the world is getting with this AI, is because now AI can help anybody be anything. Who even knows what's going to be real anymore? Aside from it's going to have to be shitty to know it's not AI. It's like, oh, that looks like shit. Human probably did that one. We almost have to dumb down art now for authenticity. Leave the mistakes in, which is crazy. I mean, the world's coming to an end. We've already terminated ourselves for sure. There's no doubt. You can't put this back in the bag. Once the world got lazy enough to where like, you know what? I need everything in my life to be automated by a machine. That's it. There's no taking that back, We're not going to go back to churning butter with a stick. It's not going to happen. So we basically are now, we have our new butter maker for our whole life. And it's like, well, I'm not going to give that up. Fuck that.
Well, I'm not giving it up, but I know how, just in case of the zombie apocalypse.
I mean, it won't be a zombie apocalypse. It'll be a robot, a Terminator apocalypse.
Yeah, well, I'm still not giving
Mike,
it
you know
up.
what? I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up listening to metal, thrash, hard metal, because the AI is doing it. I'm going to listen to the people that I've been listening to. You, like I've been listening to you. I've been listening to Five Finger Death Punch. I've been listening to Lamb of God.
Yeah.
Who's that other? Sauter Perville. I've been listening to him. He is a fucking beast, bro.
He's a beast, man. He's a beast for sure. And they've come up. They've really made an impact on things.
Yeah,
they were a mask. They were little scary bunny masks. I thought they were bunny masks when they first came out.
Yeah, they are. They are bunny masks. Yeah,
they're demon masks. They're not bunny masks.
Yeah.
They're demon masks.
And
are they demon masks or are they bunny masks?
Did you see him? Did you see him fight that bear, that big grizzly bear?
I saw him wrestle with it. I saw him wrestle with the bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
What
that
the
bear. Fuck that. I don't care how nice that bear was being that day. It takes just a second. It takes just a second for that bear to be like, oh, what? Whack. Dead. You know? Like sitting on an alligator.
Okay. The alligator thing was a lot smaller and there were bigger people around me.
It doesn't matter who's around you. Once you're bit, you're bit. They can't stop it from being, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
They can't unbite you.
I had the jaws. I was good.
Like, man, I'll be sitting here, you know, in my living room, and my cat will come in with a lizard in his mouth, and it'll drop it, and it'll chase the lizard around and get it, and jump. I'm like, that's a killer. That little cat is a killer. If it was life size, like cheetah size, it could just kill me. You know,
Yeah.
whatever it wants. Like that's crazy. You know how size. Like we don't really understand the lethality of other organisms and animals and stuff because they're small. They're smaller. You know. I mean,
Hi, Mr. X.
You know, the only reason that cat doesn't kill you, you think it loves you, is because it can't kill you. It's
hey, Mr. X, how are you?
Oh, I don't believe that. I think cats are just there because they know they're getting food from us. Once they don't get food, we're done. They'll kill us.
once you die, they'll eat you. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's you know that's I guess the kind of see with my cats we have a little agreement. My cats I have a cat door. You know they can come in and out whenever they want. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. So it's like I don't control them. They're not my prisoners. They stay with me because they love me, respect me. You know,
Right.
Mutual agreement. You know, I also get the stray cats and the raccoons and the fucking possums in my house too that love to eat the cat. They're here just for food.
And you're in Texas, and you have a cat door. God bless you.
Oh well, it's a pretty complicated cat door. It's like a Coke machine they have to climb into, and so I tried to make it as hard as I could for these raccoons to get in here. And they
I have seen the sizes of those coons down there. They are not small.
They're not small, and they come in droves.
They like wave at you. They say, "Sup? How's it going?"
They'll come in, and they'll tear through all my cabinets, all my drawers, open up all the cat food. I'll come home, looks like I've been robbed. Like, what happened in here? Like, Jesus! Like these things come in with their hands, and they get into everything. Everything. They tear open the trash bags. I mean, it's crazy. And I'll see one, I'll scare them, and then 5 others come out of nowhere and just wah! It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. I had to start trapping them. I mean, I would call animal control every morning. Yep, got another raccoon for you guys to come pick up. Next day, got another raccoon for you guys. Like, where are you getting all these raccoons? It's like, don't look at me. They're coming to my house. You know, I'm not shooting them. I'm at least relocating them nicely.
Right.
You know,
just got back from a trip down there, and it was quite interesting. Yeah, Mama used to chase them off the front porch with a broom.
Oh yeah,
my mama.
They're not.
My mama gave me the broom and said, "Chase them off."
They want some food, they'll come get it. They'll come get it for sure.
Yeah, they will. But yeah.
But that's our agreement. So they're not my slaves or anything. So cats, they know who to respect. If you treat them right, they're just like any other animal. They don't speak English. Doesn't mean they're just things. You know.
No, they're above you.
Cats
are above us.
They have cats. I was watching this thing. It said cats see us as just other cats. It's like I don't think that's how cats see us. You know, that's weird. But if the cat tries to take care of you, even though you're giant, it's like I'm going to protect you. It's like, okay, little cat, I'm down with that. You know, I can handle that. This is my cat here, rocking out.
That is fun.
Little mean face. They got me. Facebook ads got me. I was like, oh, that's a cool shirt. $30.
Yeah, I got a cat too, Mike. I got a cat too.
Wait, just one?
Just one. Yeah, her name is Bug Bug.
Where's she at?
I'll get her as long as you play the titty song.
He said he'll get the cat as long as you play the titty song.
I don't have a titty song.
It was with a different band. He'll make one. He'll make a booby song.
Boobies, boobies.
Here she is, Mike. Here she is.
Oh, what a sweetie. She's like, what
Yeah.
are you doing, Dad? What are you doing, Dad? I was
Say hi,
watching.
Bug Bug.
You got
Say
a
hi,
collar
Mike.
on it? Huh?
Huh?
Meow, meow, meow.
Hi, Bug Bug. I got
Hey,
dogs.
you know, believe it or not, because I did a lot of shorts with her, Metal Mike. I did a lot of short videos on YouTube with her.
Yeah.
She made me kind of famous. You know what I mean?
That's the see. That's the way to do it. Keep it up, and you made her famous.
Yeah. Yep, made her famous too.
You need to
Everybody
put a little.
loves my cat. Everybody loves my cat. My cat.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Mine don't ever listen to me. They're always out doing what they want to do.
All right, but you want to go?
Always out doing what they want to do. Then they'll come bother me when they want food or when they want to lay down or something like that. And it's like, all right, okay. It's always a nice feeling when you wake up in the morning and you roll over and there's your cat right snuggled up underneath. It's like that makes me feel good. That makes me late for work when I don't want to get up. Well, I guess you're sleeping longer now. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Count me in. Mine are brother and sister though, and mine they used to both sit in my lap at the same time. And then I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden the sister ain't having it no more. So
we got a question for you.
What's up?
Jungle Jane wants to know, Metal Mike, what makes a great heavy metal song?
A great heavy metal song. Energy. It's got to have energy. It's got to have a good groove to it. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to understand the lyrics, but you have to want to understand the lyrics. How about that? You know, it just has to be. Metal to me is energetic. It's energetic music. You know, there's some, I don't want to say so slow metal or soft metal, but if you're playing slow music like that, I don't really consider that metal unless you're doing like, you know, sludge, death groove or whatever. But metal's energetic. So if it's got energy, it's got grit, and it's got edge to it. You know, it just has to have. It's got to pump you up. Metal should pump you up. Metal should make you want to get out of your seat. You know, not punch something necessarily, but it should make you want to be active. It should push you forward. Is what metal should do. So a good metal song is one that when you hear it, it pushes you forward. It makes you get up and accomplish things. You know, it makes a difference in your energy, not necessarily just your life, but it makes a difference in your energy. That's what makes a good metal song. And a good guitar riff. That's probably what the correct answer is. A good guitar riff makes a good metal song. It's all about the riff, man. And how many riffs are in a song, I guess. Yeah. You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm listening. All good. I you know, not a question I can answer, so I'm just kind of listening, but I agree. Where do your songs begin?
What?
Where do your songs begin at, Metal Mike?
Like, how do we start writing them? I guess.
Jungle Jane?
Our songs begin with a riff, really. Usually I'll have like a riff or two that I've been jamming on that I think are cool. And then if I have no contact with my drummer or anything like that, and it's been on my brain, I'll end up writing just the whole song just because I'm impatient. And I'll go with riffs and do like that. Otherwise, I'll bring him a section of riffs and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Where should this go from here? You know, how should this go now? This is what I was thinking. And he'll come up with ideas. I'll come up with ideas. And then lyrics always come last just because the riff has to match the lyrics. And the lyrics kind of come from the riff a little bit sometimes, you know. The vibe of the riff is really kind of what is what I'm going to write about. Does that make sense?
Totally agree with that.
Like if it's an upbeat riff, I'm not going to have lyrics that don't match the upbeatness of the riff, you know. So it kind of, the energy of the riff is where I start categorizing the music, because I write lyrics all the time. I'll just have a cadence in my head or a line in my head, you know, never gonna take us down. So I'll write it down. And then I'll forget how I said it, you know, a year later and be like, what was I doing there? The lyrics are cool. What was I doing there? And I'll see if they fit new riffs or something like that, it's kind of hard to take lyrics and write a riff to them, you know, because usually when I'm coming up with lyrics or I have an idea in my head, it's from something that I kind of heard, you know, something that reminded me of something else, and it'd be my spin on it. And when I write it down, I lose the origins of what made me write it down, but then I still have it written down to make it what it could be later, without just straight ripping off the idea that I had at the beginning, you know, like changing the lyrics to a song and then doing it a little bit different. And then thinking that could be cool like this. Maybe I should write a song like that. And then not doing it for like a couple months and then coming back to it. You're like, what? Wait, what was that going to be about? And then you have to fit it to something else because you kind of lost the original vibe, but then it falls into something that you should have been doing the whole time.
Yeah, Mike, Django Jane again says, have you ever written a song that became something completely different from what you originally intended?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like I said, that new one that we wrote, it was supposed to be like a Godsmack, just like a Godsmack Nickelback simple song, and then as we went along, it's like it became like a Mastodon Ozzy kind of weird kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll have an idea for a song, and then I'll be shooting that idea down, and then I'll get with our drummer, and he'll be like, "That's cool," and then it'll change completely after that because he had another way of approaching it. Songs change all the time. I never try to lock myself in on anything. I'll get a vibe going. If I'm feeling it, I'll continue with it. If I'm not feeling it, I'll try to put it down, or I'll try to take a left, and be like, well, this is kind of generic. What happened if I did this? And then I'm like, oh shit, this could be really cool if I did this. And it's like, oh shit. And then I got a whole other different kind of song. I got my I tried to plug my guitar up and try to show you guys some riffs if you want to hear some of the new riffs or something like that. I don't know how well they'll be translated. We can give it a test.
You can do that if you want to.
Yeah, we can do like a test or whatever. I'm just gonna turn my amp up so you can just hear me jamming. I'll jam. Let's see if it's loud enough. I can show you some of my ideas. Maybe you guys can help me out.
Thank you, Kathy. Good night, Kathy.
What?
Kathy's saying good night.
Okay, does this sound too distorted?
That sounds great.
It sounds great. Okay, so one of the cooler riffs, or that simple Godsmack-ish riff. It goes like. Simple, just kind of a simple thing. And then it unfolded into like so that's not Godsmack anymore at all. That kind of went off the rails on us. We're like, oh shit, well now it's an actual metal song, I guess. So we kind of had to deal with that. I got to tune this a little bit better here. So if I'm going to continue. So I got another new one that sounds very 80s Queensryche-ish to me, right? And I'm not sure if it's cool or not, or if I should, or how to go about it. Does that make sense? I don't want to write an 80s Queensryche song, but it kind of unfolds into some cooler things. So you guys, if you're in the chat and you're listening to this, tell me if this should keep going, I'm working on it, or if it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Oops.
Thank you, Jungle Jane.
What do you think?
It sounds great. Jungle Jane wants to know what is the worst thing ever happened to you on a stage?
On stage? Ooh, recently, man, I don't know. Recently, I played Austin during South by Southwest, and my guitar amp almost fell off of the stack, and the little banner that I had behind me fell over and hit me in the head while I was playing. While I was playing. There was one time my guitar strap came off, and I had to balance my guitar and sing and kind of do the riffs while I was trying to fix it at the same time. That was pretty brutal. Nothing really too bad just yet. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing a lot of stage shows. Like my rap stuff had a lot of crazy stuff happen because I'd be all over the stage, all over the venue, and sometimes my stuff would get cut off. They'd cut my music short, or my tracks would mess up, and I have to go figure my tracks out. And then that just kind of became part of the show. Okay. The worst thing that ever happened to me on stage was during when I first started doing my rap stuff. After working with King Diamond, he got me real involved in like let me turn this amp off real quick.
Go ahead.
So I started building my props after working on the King Diamond tour, because we built a whole mansion and stuff like that when we went on stage. And I was like, you know what, I can do cool stuff, that I can stand on. I'm gonna build some shit like that. So I had built these 2 7-foot shotguns out of paper mache, cardboard, some fiberglass, whatever, that shot out kind of like this. And then I used a bunch of the empty spray paint cans to build a mound of shotgun shells that they were going to be coming out of. And I had it all figured out to where I could slide them on, from the show. And I'd stand up there on these stairs that I made, screwed together and taped together or whatever. And that's how I was going to enter my rap, entrance, my big entrance or whatever. People like, whoa. And what happened was I had a big curtain thing set up in front of it while I was setting it up so people wouldn't be able to see it. And my old little partner at the time, I had a harmonica player, and he helped me out with all the props and stuff. He was a little off. He's a little wiry, going around doing his thing. Oh yeah, cool. I was like, all right, we're getting ready to pull the curtain down so that we can do this. And we revealed to everybody. We were a place called the Liquid Lounge or whatever, small place. And he's ready to start showing. He goes to pull the curtain down, and the curtain pulls towards me, gets stuck on the poles, and all the curtain comes crashing down on top of me, on top of the shotguns. and everybody's just laughing their asses off because the whole thing just imploded on me. I'm like, what is going on? Why did you pull it that direction? It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the worst things that happened. And then I played Trees one time to a sold out show. Last minute, it was a sold out Suicide Boys and Puya were headliners. And I just got into work, and I had just done a rap show with Mickey Avalon like the month before. It was one of the best shows I ever did. Killer show, whatever. My boss is like, we need an opener last minute. You want to do it? I was like, yeah, no problem. They're like, cool, it's kind of a younger crowd. I was like, that's no problem. So I'm thinking Disney younger crowd, not hoodlum younger crowd. So I didn't have any props with me or anything. I had my Batman onesie, my skull mask, and that was it. You know, I had no shotguns, I had no nothing. I was like, I guess I'm gonna do the Batman onesie and see what happens. So I get on stage. Two of my friends trying to get in the show. Two girlfriends of mine trying to get in the show, and they couldn't get in, and it was like sold out. I was like, why don't you guys come on stage and be my backup dancers, and I'll get you in the show. And I'm like, sweet. So 5 minutes earlier, my boss is like, you want to do a show? And now here I am with like backup dancers. He's like, where did you go? What's going on? I said, I make shit happen. So I get up there, my Batman onesie, my skull mask, and I start rapping, and the crowd is not having it. They are like, what is this? The girls,
it's a Roadhouse moment.
Girls are like, we don't really know what we're doing up here, dancing or whatever. And then they start getting on their phones, and I'm just like, what is happening right now? And it started booing like crazy. Sold out crowd. Boo, fuck you. They picked a trash can up, and they were like, you in the trash can. I was like, holy shit. So for my whole 15-minute set, the crowd booed.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, you guys like this song? Let me see your middle fingers. They were all like, sold out crowd, middle fingers. I was like, fuck yeah, they did what I wanted to do, you know? And the whole time in the back of my head, I was like, do I cut it? Do I change the set? Do I what? I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna power through this and see what happens, you know. And then I had to go run lights because I was at work. I had to go run lights for the rest of the bands in my Batman onesie, so I couldn't escape anywhere. I couldn't go anywhere. You know, everyone was knowing that was the guy who did that fucking terrible ass set. And if I hadn't done the Mickey Avalon show before that, it probably would have broken me forever. I never would have done music again.
Oh man,
it was the funniest thing in the world. Having a whole sold out. I mean, every song, everything I did, they were like, "Boo! This is even worse." I was like, "This is hilarious." And after the show, I had more people come up and be like, "You did your thing, man. Hell yeah, much respect." I was like, "What? You guys hated it? Don't tell me respect for doing my thing if you don't fucking like it." It's like I got more hell yes from doing a terrible job and just doing it than I ever did from just doing a normal show. But in all my time as working for bands, being bands, I've never seen anybody get booed for 15 minutes straight. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy.
Kind of reminds me of Blues Brothers when they were playing, you know, in that little dive bar in Joliet. And then they started playing Rawhide and, you know, they started cheering then.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
All right, Mike.
I did play around with their reactions, you know. I played into the you guys hate me. You're gonna hate me even more now, you know.
Hey Mike, last question. Have you ever had a gig where you thought you were never going to be invited back here?
No. I always thought we were definitely going to be invited back.
That's right.
And then we never got the call. I was like, wait a minute, we killed
that was a question out of the chat room.
Out of the chat, yeah. To this date, in my mind, as many shows as we've been playing for the past 2.5 or whatever years, in more recent band, I think we've only had 2 bad shows, and that was all because of we rushed it and we couldn't hear things audio wise, and it was too late to fix it, and we just kind of had to power through it. We've only had 2 shows where I can say that was a fucking disappointment, you know, on our end. Other than that, we've been pretty lucky, you know, to have not a lot of dumb shit happen during the show, and you know, being hooked up with the good sound people and stuff like that. But Descent hasn't had any bad shows but those 2, and you wouldn't have ever heard about them if I hadn't told you just now.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, when I went to South by Southwest, I kind of got swindled a little bit by the booking agent. I'm still working on that, trying to get that lawsuit taken care of. That was a waste of time, you know. People are just out to make money nowadays, and they don't really want to listen to what they're actually doing with the booking. And I got booked in a gas station with a bunch of pop artists that I had to bring my own PA for and everything, which I wasn't told I had to do. And then I got booked at some wellness center on some deck at a winery or somewhere, some hip hop R&B wellness center that I'm all of a sudden doing metal by myself with my scary props. And I was like, this is not appropriate. This is not the place I should be. This is not what I asked. You know, I said, you can't just throw the scariest thing in front of a church crowd or something and be like, this is going to be great. It's not going to be great. But they all turned out great. Like, as much as I didn't fit in those spots, they were like, that was crazy awesome. I was like, yeah, thank you. You know, I'd love to come back if your people will tolerate it. You know, we try at least do the best we can wherever we're at, but we're not going to change what we're doing. You know, it's going to be Descent. You're going to like it. It might not have been appropriate, but you're going to like it. You know,
Yeah,
that's kind of that's the genre I've noticed we fit in. We fit in the genre of music people like. Whether you like metal or don't like metal, you're like, that was all right. That's a pretty good song, you know, by the end of the day. And that's the reaction that we want to have. We want to be able to make music that hits the metal points, you know. Fuck yeah, it's metal as fuck, but you don't have to be a death metal head to enjoy it, you know. You could hate metal and be like, well, that was a pretty good song, you know.
who can hate metal?
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Yeah,
I got CTE in the 80s. So, Aquanet, headbanging, I did that all in the 80s. Crowd surfing, did all that. Yeah, I fell on my ass quite a few times.
The only band I've ever crowd surfed for was Unearth. I crowd surfed 3 times in one show.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy for Unearth shows. They're so kick ass. They
Yeah.
have to be like crazy. Unearth, if you ever get a chance to go see Unearth live, they're fucking phenomenal. They should be a lot. They should be Kill Switch big, but they're not. I don't know why they're not.
Never went in a mosh pit. Never dared.
Mosh pits I trust out of mosh pits because the last big mosh pit I was in, I dislocated my knee.
See, that's why.
Well, it wasn't even mosh pit's fault. We were
right.
It was an all day fest, like a BFD or something like that here in Dallas, and Descentmetalband was headlining. So we'd been there all day, and we were tired, we were drunk, and everything kind of chilled out for like a couple, you know, since it was later in the evening. And I we were gonna stand still. I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna get the energy back going. So my bass player was there, and I went and I pushed him, you know, ran over and I pushed him. But when I did, my leg was kind of sticking out behind me, you know, it was like a lunge thing. And some other guy was just kind of like fumbling around, whatever. He tripped on my leg and fell right on my knee, and I heard it over the music. Ah, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit, but I've been drinking all day. I was drunk. I was like, oh man, I gotta figure this out. So I stood up and I did like the action hero, you know, grab your leg and pump it back into place. So I did this. Oh, that was easy. And I took one step, hit the floor like a sack of potatoes again. I was like, fuck, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. So the EMTs came and they carried me off to the side or whatever, and they didn't have like this Nokia theater, who was kind of brand new. They didn't have like a place to take me. They took me off to, you know, where the stairs end at the bottom, and they were talking to me like, you want to go to the hospital, blah, blah. I was like, fuck no, man, I want to go see the rest of the damn show. Like, you kidding me? So they carried me out to like the front rows and put me in the seats, and then put my leg up on the other seats and gave me an ice pack, and I watched the rest of the Damage playing from the seats with my leg up. Fuck all that leaving. I'm going to rock out as long as I can. And so my knee's kind of been tender ever since. So I try not to get, you know, in the middle of a pit where I'm going to, you know, hurt myself. I'm not a very durable guy.
Yeah.
But I'm not very sturdy.
Oh. You're a lot of fun, Mike.
Hey, I try. If life's not fun, what are we here for, you know?
Yeah, you're a lot of fun.
I try. These things are always, I'm always like, man, I'm just talking too much. Does my hair look all right? What's going on here?
No, you're a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. That's why I brought him back.
That's right. That's right.
First time, Mean Green, the first time we had him here, we tried to. The whole band was with him, and we tried to play and oh my God, it was the music was assorted, and
it was. We didn't know because we were jamming. So a whole song later, we're like, "How's it going?" Everyone's like, "What?
Yeah.
Stop! What are you doing?"
Hey, Texas Granny said he needs to come over here more. Talking about you.
Over where?
And Johnny, can you put Mike's link in the chat? Thanks. Barbara, if you're out there, still put Mike's link in the chat room so people can go sub up to him.
Yeah. The YouTube should be under Decent Metal, Decent Metal Band. Our website is Descent Metal, just like it's spelled on the. Where is it? How do I do my finger here? Just like it's spelled on the screen right there. Descent with the SCENT, decentmetal.com. So if you want some decent metal, that's where you go. You'll find us. And then all of our socials should be Descent Metal Band. So like Instagram /Descent Metal Band, Facebook's Descent Metal Band. Yeah, please go like all those. Like I said, we're trying to break through this algorithm here and just get on the map. I've been trying to do more content stuff, and I just feel as fun as I'm having right now, I don't want to be the band that does we're having a show tomorrow. Will you guys please come out? We're in our garage right now just talking about it. Like that shit.
Thank you, Barbara.
I feel like bands nowadays, they don't have any lore, you know? There's no magic to them anymore because everyone's right here. Everyone saw what socks you bought at Walmart. They don't need to go VIP. They can just wait outside and you'll be right there, hanging out and whatever. If you're too much of a regular person, then you don't get to really convey anything to anybody because it's not going to be special to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes very good.
Like if you don't see Metallica doing fucking stupid ass videos every fucking day, of what they're doing or whatever else. They take their time and do something professional for the fans. It's going to be worth it for the fans and not just jump on a trend. And then when you see it, you're like, oh, that was sick. I'm glad I didn't just see that every day because you get sick of it. The whole bands are just regular people too. It's true, but it shouldn't be. Because otherwise we're all just regular AI slop at the end, It's like I want my heroes to be my heroes. I don't want them to be the neighbor, It's kind of a weird line to, it's a weird line to walk. Musicians aren't anything special, but they are at the same time because music's a real powerful thing. And if you use it wrong, it's just like a weapon, You can hurt people where you shouldn't be hurting them. You can push a whole group of people to do something you shouldn't be doing, if it's not used authentically, but it should have some kind of mystique to it. It's almost like now that everyone can record at home and everyone can put music on the internet, nothing's worth a shit anymore. When everybody gets a trophy, who's trying to win? Nobody. There should be a little bit of gatekeeping, There should be a little bit of, yeah, you do music, but you probably shouldn't.
I was one of those who shouldn't.
Well,
so I listen.
Right, yeah, because we need listeners. That's the thing. There's no more listeners anymore. Everyone wants to be a creator. Nobody wants to be the enjoyer of the content. It's just like everyone can be, oh, well, I can do it now too. And I'm not going to like this anymore because I can do it better. And now it's a competition where it shouldn't be, of people wanting to do something that they like that they're not necessarily good at. Does that make sense? I love chocolate cake. I don't want to be a chef. I shouldn't be a chef. I'll eat whatever you make as long as it's got chocolate in it. But I'm not going to go be a chocolate chef just because I like chocolate. I want to stay.
But I will visit Hershey.
It's like I know where to get my Reese's at. I know where to get my Snickers at. I'm not going to start my own just because they're giving out free chocolate kits. It's like I'm not a chocolate person. I don't make chocolate. I'm not a chef. Somebody needs to be enjoying it. And plus people think being in a band is just the easy way to not have a job. I'm not going to go to work. I'm just going to be a rock star. And that's never been the case. Ever. You know what I'm saying? When people tell you, oh, Nirvana got huge by accident, they didn't even try. They are lying to you.
And then some. There
was a lot of effort that went into that, Record labels don't just knock on your door if you're not trying to be seen by them, There's a lot of work to get in a band. And the 2% of bands that make it anywhere to live off of it is now being ruined by all these bands that are trying to live off it that aren't any good, just blanding out the scene, It's not me to judge who's good and who's not. You should know that yourself. You should be able to listen to your music and go, maybe I'm not that good. I listen to a lot of my singing and go, no one's going to hear that. That's terrible. That's not what that should sound like, And you got to be able to critique your own self and see where you're at on a realistic level, I mean, I can write You know, I could tell that guitar was out of tune. I didn't want to keep playing it. I stopped. You know, people sometimes just don't care the guitar's out of tune and think they sound like Michael Schenker or something. You know, it's like, no, you sound like a weirdo with a guitar, out of tune guitar. You know, it's like you're not. You have to know your guitar's out of tune before you can keep playing. And a lot of people don't know their guitar's out of tune. You know?
Yeah, I got one more question for you, Mike.
Just one. That's it. No.
All right, just one question. Hey, what is the weirdest instrument you have ever played?
Played?
Yeah. Like a harmonica or keyboard or a flute.
I never really played any of those things. The triangle, maybe, or
You didn't have to play a recorder in grade school like everybody else in the world.
I did play the recorder. Oh man, I had a weird instrument here I was about to play for you guys. Now I can't find it. I have a ukulele. Here it is.
Oh yes, please. Hawaii 5-0. Yes, please. Oh my gosh, I love it. Who was that? Don Ho that used to play the ukulele?
You know, that's all just tiny guitar parts.
That is so cool.
I don't even know if these are tuned right. And it's upside down. Like you know, I have like 4 keyboards or whatever in there, and it is. I took piano classes when I was a little kid, and it's always been like a mystery to me how you can just take the same 7 notes or whatever and just make all of this crazy stuff out of them and it not sound like the same 7 notes, or how they'll have like violas and violins with no frets in the fretboard and they just know exactly where the fingers go to the notes. Like that's always been crazy to me. I feel like I have to have these little, you know, color by number spots so that I know I'm in the right spot to even know what's happening. And it's just like people that can play woodwinds and stuff like that, just hearing something or just, you know, blowing into something the right way and having it be the right tone. That's crazy to me. I'm just a mechanical instrument to get the music out of the instrument. I'm not actually, you know, I'm not singing the guitar parts. But yeah. I mean, I don't really play weird instruments. I just make weird music sometimes with regular instruments.
All right, I understand.
I love it.
Brother.
Hell yeah. So hope that answers.
Jungle Jane
Yeah.
had said music transcends every race, religion, and culture, in her opinion. I agree.
No, it does. I mean, music.
It's like math.
Music has to change politics.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nothing more powerful in this world to change a whole crowd's mind than a good song.
Yep.
Period. You know, you can make all the speeches you want. Nobody's going to listen. You know, you can do all the dances you want. No one's going to watch. But if you have a good song, people are going to be moved by it, and then people are going to make action. That's just crazy. It's crazy to me how music can change the world, and there's nothing you're doing special that besides just playing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Metallica say it all the time. They say we're just regular guys up here rocking, but their music has changed the world, and they're not doing anything special as in terms of anybody else. You know, they're just playing guitar, but it's just the music they're playing and the effort they put into it can change a whole world, and there's nothing else that's that powerful. You know.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else is that powerful, and that's why a lot of those oppressed countries don't let music be free and stuff like that. You know, they don't let you listen to whatever you want to listen to or feel certain, because it evokes feelings, it invokes ideas, it reinforces things that maybe they don't want you to be reinforced with. You know, and it can tell stories. It could be warnings. It could be, you know, music is so versatile. And it's so easy to produce that it really is a dangerous thing, you know. And it does, like, you know, blues and stuff like that came from the old plantation songs or whatever, and then everybody's like, now blues is is bluegrass, and then turned into country, then turned into rock, and then that's all races, all kinds of times, all kinds of genres, all kinds of decades, and they're basically playing the same songs, and all kinds of new people are liking them. Just like I said earlier, we like to make music that's not only liked or only likable by a certain kind of person. Everybody should be able to like it, whether they like that kind of music or not. You should be able to listen to a song and go, "That's a good song. I don't care for that music, but that's a good song." No matter what it is, it kind of goes back into the gatekeeping thing. Like, you should know what's pleasurable to listen to and what's not, I guess. I mean, that's the thing. Music expression is pleasure. It can be everything all at once. It could be a movie.
It can express anything.
Anything, like I said, it could be a warning. It could be a tale. It could be a legacy, and it lasts forever because it's not concrete. It can't be destroyed. It's always there. If someone knows the song, it's always there. They can just hum it again, and then there it is. It's like pictures and stuff. Once they're destroyed, hard to recreate that picture. But that song can be that song no matter where you hear it or who plays it. You always know it's that song.
Thank you, Texas Attorney, for the 10 jewels. Thank you. Well, we're going to listen to that last song, Mike, and
let's do it.
And we're going to get out of here.
Let's do it. I've had fun.
All right, I had fun too. Thank you for coming.
Hey, no worries,
thank
man.
you.
No worries. Like I said, I'll come back on here soon once I get some of that more video done and show you guys some more behind the scenes stuff.
Love
let
it.
Me get this song going.
Turn it up.
Okay, I gotta go back over here. Share screen. And there we go.
Yeah.
This is called Dead to Me by Descent, Mike.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites. One of my old school favorites. Like how I did that through you. So cheesy.
Hey, guess who we got here? Guess who we got coming up, Mike? Wait, guess who we got coming up?
Rick. We got Rick. Rick. Is he coming up?
I don't know.
You leave us hanging like that.
I think he stalled on us. I don't know.
Did he freeze in real life?
I don't know. I think so.
Is he breathing? Is he breathing?
It's kind of amusing.
There's no circle. I don't know what's happening right there. He just put up a picture. He just put up a poster.
Let's. I think he's frozen.
I don't know anything.
There he.
He's still not there.
There, he's coming back up in a second.
Guess who we got? Hi. What? The sound of silence.
I saw this one girl on AGT, America's Got Talent. She looped her drums and then she looped her guitar and then she looped everything and put it all together and sang. It was really cool.
I seen that girl. She's kind of a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a looper pedal. That's killer. Like to have the sense and awareness to be able to do just that part and then add to it and add to it and add to it and not mess up.
I know.
Until it's a song. That's what Ed Sheeran does. Is he has like a little looper pedal, and he'll start like the beginning and then build it and build it and build it. I'm not like a, I'm not a good drummer or anything like that. So I can hear parts in my head, but I'm not gonna be able to just recreate something that simple Like that was my problem when I was rapping. Is I wasn't good at making rap beats because I couldn't stop at just the beat. You know, it's like if there's not parts in there, then poof, is laziness to me. It's like that's it. That's all you got. Yeah, yeah. It's a beat. It's like no, it's half a beat.
I get tongue tied.
You know, it's gotta have all that stuff in there. It can't just be half of it. You know, I have a. It's like like when I do harmonies and stuff. You know, it's like I hear all the harmonies, so I want to do all the harmonies. I don't want to do just the proper harmonies.
Hang on just a second.
All right. See if I can play Ride the Lightning.
I haven't gotten them.
Where'd he go?
Johnny is having technical difficulties. That was him. He will be back in just a moment. He had to reboot. He lost internet. But that's okay.
Our metal's so
we can
heavy,
talk about
Wi-Fi.
Jungle Jane would like you to play your favorite riff.
My
Metal
favorite
Mike?
riff? My favorite riff?
Yeah.
Okay, one of my favorite riffs in terms of the metal stuff.
And then we got another person coming up with Johnny when he comes back. Cinderella has big titties.
I love boobies, he loves boobies, I love boobies, left and right.
or click, tits, boobs, you know? Tits, boobs.
Oh.
I was got another one that goes. Kind of 80s too.
Those are really catchy riffs.
Thank you.
Those are going to be playing in my head for a while.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how once I get a riff that I just can't stop playing, I'm like, all right, that's got to be something, you know.
Jungle Jane, no, I'm not a lyrical writer. I just want somebody to write about Cinderella.
Why Cinderella?
I think it'd be fun.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up?
My internet went out, so
Oh,
look who's here,
shit.
even Outlaw Video.
The outlaw himself.
What up?
What's going on, buddy? We were just talking about you about an hour ago.
An hour ago. I'm glad you guys are still rolling. It's good to be here. Brother Mike Ames, Johnny Yarborough. God, it's good to see y'all.
Good to see you too, buddy. How you been doing?
And this is
I was
Mean
just
Green
listening
too.
to you.
We got
Outlaw
Mean
Video.
Green down there on the bottom.
Hello.
Hey, Mean Green.
She's not as mean as her name
I like
suggests.
your Cinderella booby song. Boob boob tits. Boob boob tits. Boob boob tits.
That's a saliva booby song. Tits, boobs.
Have you ever been flashed on
that's
stage and been like shocked?
Flashed on? No, haven't been flashed yet. I wouldn't
I'm
be
just
shocked.
wondering.
I've been to the lighting board and watched other bands get flashed. I've seen a lot of backs.
Oh, I've seen that.
A lot of back titties.
I've been to Motley Crue. I've seen
That's
that part.
funny as hell to think about. Mike runs sound at Trees here in Dallas, and
No, I do lights. I do lights.
All the oh yeah, you do lights, and you do amazing lights, by the
So
way.
I gotta light up the titties.
Yeah, all the titties you've missed. It's funny to think about.
So whenever I see this, it's like, oh, crowd lights. I was asking Tech Nine came to the House of Blues one time, and they had that song "Titties, Titties," and I was like, they didn't play it. I was like, man, why didn't y'all play that titties song? And he was like, we had too many underage girls showed us their titties all the time. We just stopped playing it. I was like, oh, gotta think about that.
Too many babies around the country.
Yeah, man. Stop letting your kids go to fucking adult shows. You know how it goes. Hey, what's up with Sports Spot?
Hey, that shows real rock and roll restraint right there, man. A guy that can say no to good pussy.
Right. Well, hey.
I mean, you know, it doesn't happen very often. So when it does.
Good pussy's the kind that says yes.
Oh, I miss the 80s. I miss the 80s.
Right? 80s are fun. What's going on with Sports Spot? You guys still jamming over there? That place is rocking.
What even happens backstage at a concert in 2026?
A lot of book reading, a lot of calling the wife, and a lot of drinking non-alcoholic beer.
They just go straight to the cheese room.
They go straight to the snacks and then straight to the bunk. It ain't no fun. It ain't no fun no more, man. It's like what happened to all the partying? What partying? We're at work. What? No, we're not. We're rock and roll.
Well, they quit hating corruption. That's what it is. You got to hate corruption enough to be able to lay it all out there on the line.
Yeah. Well, everybody got so corporate. It's all corporate now. It's all play by the
all
rules.
night and pass out. Drink all night and pass out with Jack and a crack tacos and a clear conscience.
And that's the way to do it. That's yeah. If you don't end your night gurgling up some Waffle House, you're not doing it right.
Something.
You got to be sweaty. You got to be hungry, and you got to have done it all night, and you got to be fucking out of beer in the morning.
Dude, we used to tear up Old South Pancake House in Fort Worth off of not Camp Bowie. Yeah, it is. University, off of University. Old South Pancake House. Most all the artists playing in Fort Worth would end up over there at night because it's open 24 hours.
Hell yeah. Yeah. We used to hit Whataburger. The South Garland Whataburger is where we used to go after our Whataburger or Waffle House. Waffle House on Beltline. Those were the days,
man. It's good to see you, Mike Ames. How are you doing, man? I've seen you tearing it up with your band Descent.
Tearing it up as my band Descent?
with
not with. The band's kind of dismantled right now. It's me and whoever shows up that day.
Hey,
we become very modular. We're like a Lego set. You never know who you're gonna get. You always get me, but you never know who else is gonna be there. I'm ready to hit the Sports Spot again.
Awesome.
What's
wait, let me rephrase that. Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
That was my radio.
Oh, the TVs are
awesome.
It's good to see you, Outlaw. Hell, man, you've been doing good. You've been doing good, bro.
Hey, Johnny Yarborough, how are you, brother? It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I had my surgery, right, Outlaw?
No, man. Did you get your penis enlargement?
Yeah, I got that done, but I also got my stomach. I got 80% of my stomach taken out. I'm not as fat. Look how skinny I am, bro. I'm not
looking good, anymore. Right?
Yeah.
He cheated.
Congratulations, Johnny Yarborough. Congratulations, man. Can we catch you out there running on the beach amidst the needles and homeless and vomit and piss?
That's I can't wait to get fit.
Hello, Outlaw.
Well, I'd love to go running seaside with you sometime, brother Johnny Yarborough. Dude, it's just good to see you. Thanks for reaching out to me today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Mike was one of your original people, and
fuck yes, where it started.
I thought I'd give you respect and ask you if it was all right if you come up here, you know.
Oh, dude, whatever. I'm the original asshole, is what I am.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about that Descent. Hey, Felicia.
Hey, are you still doing Sports Spot? Let's go jam at the bar. Come on.
No, I'm not doing Sports Spot.
I need to get another gig with.
They changed hands. They became Charlie's Tavern or something.
Oh, okay.
And anytime you're in the music business, doesn't matter what level, I was just barely putting my toe in the water.
Yeah.
And you still had to deal with the music business.
Yep.
And I had already fought like 3 different battles with the current owner and mostly their management,
Yeah.
and I won all my battles. That's why I was solidified and kicking some ass there. Then
And
they
then
got
under
new
new management.
ownership.
Yeah. And you got to start all over again.
I met the new manager, and I had a dude booked there as a personal friend of mine to do a big EDM show.
Uh-huh.
And that's all he would talk to me about, dude. He didn't even understand heavy metal or what I was. It was just, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to fight this battle 3 more times.
3 more times, yeah.
Yeah, and I just didn't want to.
It was fun up there, man. It was getting pretty. I was seeing some bands up there. I was like, oh shit, there you guys playing up here.
Yeah,
you got Heavy Metal Hall of Fame.
Shout out to you, Mike. And all the bands. Really, because it takes all the bands to make that happen. I did put in work, obviously, but dude, I'm nothing. It takes all the bands to make that happen. So number one is thank you and all the bands that helped make that happen.
No, man, thanks for giving us a place to play. That's the greatest, is having an area to do it at is the hardest thing,
Mm-hmm.
Especially there. I need to go play Heavy Metal Hall of Fame again too. That Jerry's been blowing that up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Getting on the news and shit. Come on, baby.
He's got the city of Arlington recognizing Pantera Day as August the 20th coming up here next week. And that day is also Daryl Abbott's birthday.
Hey, Tracy.
So, hey, how about that August 12th?
Did you catch that, Johnny Yarborough? I know you're a Pantera fan.
Yeah, I caught that. Guess who I'm going to go see in September, Outlaw?
It's my brother who's involved in it. He has the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame here in Arlington. And somehow he got the city to agree to have Pantera Day. So the city of Arlington, Texas is recognizing Pantera Day, or recognizing the date August the 20th coming up next couple of weeks as Pantera Day. And August the 20th is also Dimebag Darrell's birthday. So blow it up, motherfuckers!
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Jungle Jan, for the 10 jewels. Thank you.
Johnny Yarborough, who you going
to see?
I'm going to go see Five Finger Death Punch on September 18th.
Here in Long Beach.
Boom! Right here in Long Beach.
Hey, did you see that video I sent you, Johnny?
That's badass.
You sent me a video right now?
On your before we started this, on your messenger.
No, I didn't see it. It didn't come through.
It should be a link.
Okay, let me go back and check.
You're going to like it.
It says, hey, y'all, go tune into Johnny Yarborough's YouTube.
No, not that. On your messenger.
Oh,
right before we started, I sent you a link. It says 50 views, reel by Samantha Barry Shirley.
Yeah, 50 views by Samantha Barry Shirley.
Click on that.
Thank you, Samantha Barry Shirley.
No, it's a friend of mine. It's Samantha. The post has 50 views.
What is it? Her OnlyFans page or what? What am I missing here?
It kind of it's me out on tour with Seven Dust and Five Finger Death Punch doing a bet. They bet me I couldn't.
I'll show it to you here.
Nice play, Mike Ames.
They bet me I couldn't stand out in 7-degree weather in my underwear for 15 minutes.
No freaking way.
So I stood out there for 15 minutes in the coldest weather ever.
Hey, if you want to bring that up, Mike, you can.
It's on Facebook. I don't know how to.
What he's asking, are you on your phone, Mike, or at your computer?
I'm at my computer, but I sent it to him on the phone.
Okay, hang on. At the bottom of the screen, it'll give you the option to share screen.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah, it's on Facebook though. I have to go sign into my Facebook. Let me see if I can do that real quick.
Yeah,
on my messenger. Yeah, I'd have to get on my messenger to. Let's see.
Oh well, just telling you, if you have it on your computer, then you can share the screen. Johnny can share it once you share it.
I mean,
well, hey, Johnny, real quick, while he's taking care of that, you had Mike on as the right guest. This dude is like so full of personality. He is a fucking entertainer deluxe, dude. You will never fucking not be entertained in his presence.
Hey man, I try. That's like I said earlier. That's the way to do it. Is
Thank you, Outlaw. I really need appreciate that. Thank you, Outlaw.
Make sure you're having fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
We've
disappoint.
already been over Underoos. Heck yeah. Batman Underoos. I can't ask for better.
I mean,
you froze, Outlaw. You froze.
Well,
there you go.
Is it back? 407. I'm trying to put my secret Facebook code in here. There's so
How
many
you been
damn...
doing, Outlaw? How you been doing?
Can you hear us?
I know he's frozen. He's like being like frozen like a robot.
I'm getting like 10,000. I'm getting 10,000 alerts here. Hey, someone's trying to log on to your thing. Yeah, it's me, man. Log me on. What the fuck? It's me. How many times I got to tell my phone it's me? Put in another code. Let's see. 6. Is Outlaw still there? Is Rick still there?
Nah, he froze.
He's so cool. He froze.
He's so cool. They call him Culo.
Some kids in high school tried to get me with that. They were like, "Hey man, since you're extra cool, we'll call you Culo instead of Coolio." I was like, I don't think that's what that means.
I know what that means.
Extra cool. I don't think that's extra cool. No way. Okay, here we go. Here, let me go to my messages here. So, here we go. All right, let's see. Okay, so I got to share screen. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, share screen.
It's so funny. It was such a funny night. I'm telling you what. All right, I'm gonna go to share screen here.
Yeah, share screen. Yeah, share screen.
Share screen. And then Facebook.
Look at Mean Green's
All right, now see it?
Mean Green, you freaked me out showing me that one, girl.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Let me bring you up now. Let me bring it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Texas Granny, here is a good video. I hope you like it, Texas Granny.
My boy here is with the 7-Dose crew, all right? So we're taking bets 15 minutes in the cold, sub-zero weather in Iowa, December. We poured water on a windshield, frozen. And he's so happy that he didn't fucking shave this. It's like Tom Selleck had a baby right now. Fucking the 70s right here, and this is fucking nanny porn. There you go, right? do this right here, do this. Yeah, do this. Come on. Win this fucking money. It's gonna be easy, son. You got about 12 minutes left. Do this right here. Just do this. No, the wind blows against me when I do that. Do that. Oh my god, you're fucking crazy. What? Bam, son! Pay me that shit!
15 minutes.
And this ain't no Saints game. Fuck that shit. I don't win no technicalities. Somebody else need money. Look at all that money. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, hell you guys!
That was that.
What state was that in?
Cool, dude.
It was Iowa. It was Iowa. We were in Iowa.
Oh my gosh.
And it was, like I said, it was so cold. I poured I poured water on my friend's windshield who was up there, and it froze as soon as it hit the windshield. I was like, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you can't do that up here." I was like, "I didn't know that." And then they were like, 15 minutes out there. I bet you can't do it. $280. I said, "All right." I had to do like some research because I've been drinking already. It's like, is my blood gonna freeze? Am I gonna die? What's gonna happen? I got out there and did it. Ivan Moody running his mouth. Funny. Won all that money from Ivan. So that was that. That's your heroes there. I got naked in front of them. How about that?
Badass.
I had your hero touch my titty. There's just some boobies right there. Woohoo!
My hero touch your titty.
Your hero touched my TD. What you think about that? Ooh.
Tit tit boom.
See?
We're getting somewhere.
We're trying.
Because everything is awesome. Okay, Johnny. Good to see you, man. I can see you better now on my computer screen.
Good to see you too, brother.
Hey, how much do you pay for your StreamYard now?
$44.99 a month.
Okay. They were having a 50% off special.
Were they?
Yep. You know, I haven't been on StreamYard in 6 months or something.
Oh, wow.
You guys gotta pay. It's like a subscription. You gotta pay for that.
Oh hell yeah! He pays $50 a month to be able to do this shit.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, John. Curious to let me be part of that.
Well, that's what happened to blow your brains out. You know, I'd still be doing my podcast for sure if I didn't have to pay $50 a month.
Yeah.
And I was trying hard to get some advertisers. I had a couple of people. I'm not going to mention names because it might make them look bad, and I don't want that. But I had a couple of people that were telling me they were going to advertise, you know.
Yeah.
And strung me along for a few months. And, you know, it just gets old after a minute, you know. I'm not asking for that much. I thought we were providing a pretty cool little service.
Yeah, for sure.
And it could benefit any local venue. I still believe that sometime in the near future, sooner than later, all the venues like Trees and Reno's and Haltom Theater, they'll all figure out the power of this format right here. And they'll all figure out a way to interview their bands for a few minutes for their upcoming shows primarily.
Man, I would hope that would be the case, but it feels like that's an old school mentality of venues giving a shit who's at their show. You know,
oh yeah.
I remember back in the day when bands would, venues would be like, "Guess who's coming this week?" You know,
yeah.
Not hey, you go promote for us.
Well, but here's you're 100%. But here's part of the issue, I believe, and why I say this is that a lot of the people who have that old school mentality in all forms of business, are struggling.
Yeah,
you have to figure out a way to harness this new age. You have to.
That's right.
It's not an option.
You have to
those same venues used to be able to advertise in, say, like the Dallas Observer, and people actually read the Observer back then, and so those advertisements worked. Those same venues advertised on the radio when people listened to the radio.
Yep.
Well, that advertisement just doesn't fucking work today, and that's okay because this type of shit is way more fun and visceral.
Yeah.
And this is what people like.
But it's involved. This is the thing. This isn't the flyer. This is a whole evening, you know?
Yeah.
And then a lot of people won't commit to that. Plus, when you do, you have to fight the algorithm with it. If you don't put out 50 videos a week, no one's going to show anybody any of your videos.
Well, but hold tight. If you're a venue the size of, say, Haltom Theater, because I don't want to mention any more venues that might be, you know, put you on the spot. But if you're a halfway sizable venue, it behooves you to spend some money advertising. There's 50 million kids dying to do this kind of shit.
Yeah. But where do you go to advertise? Like you said, nobody reads the Observer. Nobody listens to the radio. You have to specifically go to where they're specifically advertising now.
Sorry. Yeah, that's my point. This is the advertisement.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is one of the largest, biggest forms of advertisement today.
Oh, for sure.
And it's not always like a coffee bean commercial either. Sometimes it's just some fucking what's the polite way to put it? Lying politician.
Yep.
That's advertising through their conniving words.
Or there's a lot of those
so our words of love of music and people and the community, you know, that's our value.
Right, but this isn't an advertisement. This is content. We'd have to.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the deal. Is that content has become advertising, and advertising has become content. They've kind of meshed.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to clip it up right. That's what's getting me is.
Oh sure, yeah, fuck yeah, you got to clip it up right.
is to repeat it over and over and over again. It's like I feel
well, no,
like
you're gonna hang on. You're
bombarding
right.
them.
That's true. But again, if you're a venue that has bands lined up, you just make it part of your agreement, and you say, "Hey, check it out. We don't spend money on paper advertisement or radio advertisement. We're cutting edge. We're fucking live streaming, or you don't even have to live stream. You can just pre-record this. So here's what's going to happen. Here's the times that are available. We need at least one member of your band to contact our social media guy, and we're going to fucking get an interview."
Yeah.
And you do that with every band and pop those videos out every week.
Yeah.
And if you were having to like contact people and ask them for permission and get phone numbers and all that, it wouldn't work because it would take too much fucking time. But you've already, as a venue, you've already got these people there, and it behooves them to fucking stick their dick out when the opportunity presents itself that would possibly actually, give you some real results and get people through the door to see your band and buy your T-shirts.
Yeah, it was just like back in the day, Hey, you're listening to 971 The Eagle. This is James from Pantera. They used to do it all the time, and now it's like
okay. Now you're getting a little more of the picture. It's one thing for me at Johnny, or even me and you. You people know you more than they know me, I believe. So we're nobody. What I'm saying is if you had the caliber of bands, even if it's all of our local bands like we were doing before, Iron Jaw and you and Silver Tongue Devil and Vane, all these bands draw 20 or 30 people or more.
I saw Mike today at Chad's Celebration of Life.
Cool. Okay, so anyway, for me, for example, I don't make any money doing it. Right. I just did it for fun. But if I ran a venue, this would be the first fucking thing I did. It doesn't have to be a live stream like this. It can just be pre-recorded interviews.
For sure.
But to do it from your home, the convenience of you're in Arkansas right now on tour or whatever, StreamYard. That's where StreamYard comes in. It allows you to come into my computer. We can record an interview together. I can cut it up, edit it, make it look kick-ass and splash, and have that damn thing out in 30 minutes.
I mean, you can do that on your phone with Canva or whatever those apps are that these kids are using these days.
That's correct.
It takes. That's the thing is, I'm from the old school. I got to have a laptop. I got to have everything programmed out. And these kids are just pulling shit up on their phones.
Yeah.
And 10 seconds later, it's like, here's a professional trailer. You're like, what the fuck, man? That looks like a movie trailer. And I would have to sit down and take like 4 hours editing something out old school style,
Well, it's because all the shit that's on your computer is now today on your phone.
On your phone. And
it's just different little buttons in different places.
Yep, that's the thing. It's different buttons in different places. And all the things that used to take 10 buttons are now on one button. And it does it for you.
Well, that again supports what I'm saying, is that if you own a hamburger joint, it behooves you to figure out a creative way to take today's 2026 opportunistic advertising, options, and figure out a way to make it work to where you can get people to know more about your badass hamburgers.
Yeah, I agree.
And so it's one thing for someone like me or David Jarvis who loves music and just want to share the love of music. It's another for a business owner like Haltom Theater to go, fuck, maybe if I paid some fucking kid $100 a week and popped out a couple of these videos, I have to start with 20 videos, okay, if I can get 1 or 2 videos out a week of the biggest bands that are playing here and pay a kid $100 and put it on my YouTube channel, my Facebook, my X, my all that, I think that might be worth it.
Yeah.
So I firmly believe that some of these venues are going to snap, and they're going to go, oh, I get it. That's how we can fucking advertise effectively.
Well, but like I said, it's all about where that's released at. Who's already watching it and who gets to see it based upon who the algorithm shows it to. You can make all the videos you want, but if no one goes to your page, no one's ever going to see them.
Okay, well, of course they're going to go to your page because you're Haltom Theater, and I'm already going to your page.
Yeah, well, that's the key right there. Is when you have that already established,
and then you're also Iron Jaw or your Descent or your Vein, and I'm already going to their pages.
Yeah,
and I'm not the only one. But then that's not the touring bands. Haltom Theater doesn't have as many touring metal bands. But they've got a bunch of different bands. They've got the whole fucking death metal genre.
Oh yeah, no, Chaz
everything.
Chaz has it in lockdown, and I just recently took some lights up there for him too. So he's updating the whole system itself. And they have fucking metal bands there every fucking weekend. I'm like, who are these death metal bands?
Yep.
I've never heard of them now, and all of a sudden they're headlining every other weekend. It's like, what is going on here? Where are these bands coming from?
Dude, they've just been playing there for since they opened.
Yeah, since Tom
Here's the thing: is that he's had to have as many shows as he can possibly have. He's unique in this, venue world in that sense that it's just his business.
Yeah.
And so the more shows he can book, the better he can pay his bills and make an extra buck.
Yeah.
And so he's been booking every damn band he can, forever since he opened the doors.
Oh, yeah.
And God bless him for doing it, man.
Yeah,
my band, me and my dead friends got to play Haltom Theater. I'll never forget it.
I love Chaz, man. He's an awesome dude. He's welcoming to everybody that's ready to rock. Everybody that shows respect and just wants to come up there and do it for the love of it. He's open doors,
Hot dog.
He's killing it right now with the scene, man. It's either you're playing in maybe Deep Ellum somewhere or Haltom Theater. That's it. It's like that's your spots that you're looking for. Everything else is just slim pickings,
Yep.
Well,
I mean, there's the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame and that unique experience that you have there.
Yeah, Heavy Metal Hall of Fame and Growl are right next. I didn't realize they were right next to each other.
Yeah, that's another thing. Growl, we leave them out all the time, but it's almost their own fault. It's kind of weird how heavy metal and punk
rock
Growl is.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of heavy metal bands play at Growl. They should definitely team up and not combat each other and be like, it's right down the street. You know what I'm saying? Play this show, then go down to this show, play this show. Let's rock it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about all that. I just think it's kind of odd how Growl is left out of a lot of the conversations.
Yeah, they have a lot of bands, and no one
when they should not be. Growl should be like at the top of those conversations.
Oh, for sure. and all the Denton places, Rubber Gloves and shit.
Yeah,
those get passed on too. They're all like people think they're genre-based clubs. And it's like they're not.
Bro, it's so hard to find like the perfect hole in the wall type venue like what Growl is. Oh yeah, it's sweaty in there, but there's enough AC to keep your girl happy.
Yeah, I mean. Growl's is like
but more than anything else, there's beer everywhere. Craft, brewed, kick you on your ass, 8.5% alcohol beer.
For sure. For sure. There's places to park. You're not trying to find parking at Deep Ellum. That's the biggest nightmare. That's why like Reno's and stuff is having troubles. There's nowhere to park. There's nowhere to, just getting to the venue is
the city did it. Or, whoever wanted all the goddamn parking to be. I was impressed that, is it England? What is that street right there that Reno's is on?
Malcolm
Not
X?
Crowdus, but the other street.
Malcolm X. Elm Malcolm X?
No, not the one that it runs east and west. It goes behind trees and beside Reno's. England?
I don't know what street that is.
Okay, well, that little alley street back there, they have free parking a lot more than what they used to.
Well, they used to. I mean, now whenever you get once it's past a certain time, meters are free.
Yeah, that's my point. Is I've parked over there on that street forever. It's always been my secret parking spot.
Secret spot, yeah.
And so then they put the meters up, and those sucked. That's when I was living in my car and I was sleeping down there a lot. But it's okay. I know
you're paying
meter
rent. You're paying your rent for meters.
I had so many spots. No, honestly, what it was more than anything is once the meters went up, the cops drove through there more, and like I had cops shine the lights on me a couple of times. I'm like, fuck you assholes.
Yeah.
You know who I am. Like, they knew who I was. I was sleeping somewhere in Deep Ellum 5 nights out of every week.
For sure.
Waking up, playing guitar in Deep Ellum all goddamn day long.
Yeah.
They knew who I was.
There, that was when Deep Ellum was musical and more open. Now it's, you don't want to be doing that.
You know what, dude? I've had some very like magical times my whole life, but Deep Ellum in particular, and that's one of them. Is that the time when I was, I wasn't really homeless. I was homeless by choice because I was doing my band, Mr. Freak and the Freak Show band, and we were playing at the Boiler Room and stuff. But I was living in my van because I wanted to be able to wake up every day and play guitar and sing without bothering people or thinking I might be bothering people. I need to be completely free to make whatever fucking noise I want to make at the time, and I didn't have that space. I didn't have a house or something where nobody was at. I had a jam room where people were at, and so...
were people not out in the public street? You're like,
that was it, dude. I played hours and hours over there at what's the breakfast place down there on the other end of M?
Cafe Brazil? I don't know.
Cafe. Yeah, their patio out there.
Yeah,
dude, I spent fucking hours, and I would go in and apologize, because all I was doing was paying for a coffee and be out there making noise. And they'd be like, no, dude, whatever you're doing is great. Just keep doing it. It's pretty cool. A lot of people talk about it. I was like, I'm just practicing is what I'm making noises. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make fucking noise, not play.
Right. you remember Insomnia, which is down.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
That's where we had one of our first gigs there. Out back, they had that patio. We did a bunch of Descent shows when we were kids out there in the back.
Hey guys, I got a question that is in the chat.
Yes.
Johnny, ask them both if they were ever vacant of being noisy. Evicted for being nosy.
Noisy or nosy?
No, noisy.
Never evicted. I'm on my own crib and I make music 24/7. My neighbors never call the cops.
Okay, my first instrument was drums. I had to give up the instrument after the cops came out to the house the third time.
Yeah.
The first time I saw Pantera live was in a front yard of a big-ass house in Dalworthington Gardens. And I was like, cops are going to be here in about 3 songs.
Yeah.
I was right. The cops showed up during the 4th song. And Pantera stopped. All the kids went running, hauling ass in their cars. This was, again, back in the day before times had changed, kind of like with Deep Ellum. I used to be able to go down to Deep Ellum and play music all day. And right after I quit playing in Deep Ellum, they changed the laws. So you can almost blame me.
No. Your music was amazing. They wouldn't put up a law said no more Ricks. I was just talking to one of the old security guards down there, and I was saying, man, back in the day, we used to be 18, and we'd walk around from Galaxy Club to Curtain Club with the Fosters in our hand, never paid cover, watching band after band after band, hanging out. It was a thing. It was a community. That was your weekend. You'd go down there. That was your weekend. I'm going to be in Deep Ellum this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in all the bars. Everyone's going to think I'm 21. No one's going to care.
And it's always had kind of different trends or peaks and valleys, whatever, I was there at the very beginning of Russell Hobbs Club, Theater Gallery. Dude, I was there at Theater Gallery, so that's the beginning of Deep Ellum. Not much, because I was young, but I was there. And then Trees, I did a show at Trees for my magazine, The Skull Press, where we brought Tigger from Tigger's Tattoos on stage, and he tattooed Sean Manning, who was the singer for a band called
Mietis. Was it Mietis?
Well, they were Utopian, but they had just changed their name. But people remember them as Utopian. So anyway, I did that. That was a lot of fun down in Deep Ellum. But one of the real cool things that happened in Deep Ellum was I used to go out there at 2 o'clock in the morning a lot and drink whiskey and stuff after DJing the metal show on KNON Saturday nights.
Yeah.
And so I was there when the house parties first started happening.
Fuck yeah.
Now, they may have had like old blues night parties and stuff like that. I have no idea. You know, I'm just saying the house music, the dance music, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, down. You know, the old beginning original house music. When that shit came out, you'd be in Deep Ellum at 2 or 2:33 in the morning, and some chicks would just walk by and go, "Hey, the party's over here on Canton at 501."
Yep.
You'd go over there. There'd be chicks. There'd be chicks in cages and bouncing music and people doing acid. It was pretty wild.
Oh yeah, I can't tell you the amount of strangers' cars I got in looking for acid back in the day. It's been like, oh man, this guy said he's got a vial. I'll be right back, and I just jump in a car, and my buddies be like, "What? Okay." I mean, we should have been on so many Discovery Channel shows, but we lived.
All right, I got another question. I got another question. It says, Johnny, ask them if I play the harmonica or the bells, if I can join their band.
Hell's bells.
Hell's bells? I already had a harmonica player. That didn't work out so well. Depends on what kind of bell.
Hell's bells.
We need to do a cover of, For Whom the Bell Tolls. He can come play the anvil. You know that Metallica trivia that the bell beginning of For Whom the Bell Tolls is an anvil they were hitting? It's not a bell?
I'm
Holy
listening.
crap.
I'm looking for my bell though while I listen.
Oh, yep. They had Lars, I think Lars hit it with they needed the bell sound. They had an anvil where he hit it with a big hammer and they recorded that and made it sound like a bell. I was like, you'd think, anywhere in Denmark they'd have a fucking bell somewhere. Come on. Metallica.
Well,
Doesn't he have a PhD in percussions?
Who?
Lars.
A PhD in I don't know about that.
I thought he did. Hold on.
I've got this bell.
Hey, there you go.
I've got this bell.
Cowbell?
Cowbell.
Yep, these bells.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
We need more cowbell. Is Lars I know like
Hello?
the guy from Rush had probably some degree in
Yeah,
drumming.
long time, dude.
Queen, they have a physicist.
Got him?
Lars is just a good mouthpiece. Hell, he wasn't that good of a drummer, I guess. He's solid. He's weird. His timing is weird. Lars and James go together like me and my drummer did, where they just kind of clicked. You didn't have to be on any certain kind of time, as long as you were together,
Yeah, ask Dave Mustaine.
Yeah.
He loves Lars playing.
I've heard James say before. It's like we're not good musicians alone. Just whatever we do together happens to sound good, whatever it is.
That is true, man. That is very true.
Sometimes it just takes. That's always weirded me out how bands can just replace some members. It's like man, all those riffs that he wrote were from his head, not just something he played. It's like so your new guitar player has to have the same head, or you're gonna be a different sounding band.
Who?
Anybody that switches members. Those parts were played by that member. You can't just play that member's parts and then come up with new songs like that member would have because it's not the same brain.
Well, an example is just solo artists. As badass as Steve Vai is.
Yeah.
He has the one record. I can't remember what it's called, but his one record is badass. I can listen to it anytime. But after that, it all starts sounding the same. It's the same thing with Joe Satriani. Like Surfing with the Alien is awesome. But after that, it all kind of starts sounding the same. You need a singer and you need like a real fucking band. It makes music.
Yeah, you need other influences on the sound. If you play all the parts and that's it. It's very linear. It's very linear sound.
It was the knighthood I was thinking of. He got a knighthood from Denmark.
Black Sabbath? Hey, Mike, Black Sabbath had a harmonica song?
What harmonica song?
The Wizard.
You talking about
the Wizard? Yeah, the wizard.
Yeah. It's not a song. That was a harmonica part.
Iron Maiden plays it.
If
Did
that
Iron Maiden
harmonica
play it
was
for
the
you?
whole song, that would get rough. That'd be like an accordion song or a bagpipe song.
It was an intro, Paul said.
Intro, yeah. That's what he said. The bell. You can play the bell. You know, hit the bell of the intro, or hit the bell of the chorus, bing, or the canon. The bell was about to rock. That's my first concert ever, AC/DC. I saw them as the Ballbreaker tour. Reunion Arena. That was a pretty crazy show.
For those about to rock, we salute you.
Hey, I got my. You guys got to check it out. Speaking of AC/DC,
we smoke weed with Brian Johnson. Dude, I smoked weed. Smoked weed with Brian Johnson that tour.
Hey, Outlaw, let me show you what I got, Outlaw.
Okay, show me.
I got a Bon Scott. I got my Angus Young.
Killer. You're on the highway to hell. Badass, bro. That's a 5-finger skull punch.
That's a mask right there. That's a hell of a mask.
Love it. That's fucking killer. Put it on. Put it on.
Put it on with it. He's like, nope, you can't watch Batman put the mask on.
Highway to hell.
Yeah, that's it.
You're on the highway to hell. Highway to hell.
Hard to make out in that mask. Punch her in the face.
That's the idea.
Hey, girl.
Get that shit from behind.
Is it latex? Is it rubber latex?
Yeah.
Pretty sick. That's pretty sick. They're marketing geniuses.
It's awesome, though, bro. It's awesome.
They're marketing geniuses.
Oh, dude, that's that. Hang on. Hold tight. Bring that back. That's that red hand.
What red hand? The 5-finger death punch hand.
Is that the 5-finger death punch hand?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. I was recognizing. I just wanted to double check what it was. All right.
You see the 5 in the hand? You see the 5 in the hand?
Yeah. Okay. I see it now. Thank you. Fuck yeah.
I'm surprised the Knuckles didn't give it away.
It's extra badass.
We just had the X faces up at trees. They're pretty kick-ass. Their masks are pretty sick. The old mushroom head guys.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find this bell. Give me a sec. You'll
Find
go
the
right on
bell.
in.
You can jam that song while it's finding the bell.
You having fun, Mean Green?
Oh, yeah.
She's doing
Is that
research.
the boob song?
She's researching Lars's education and history.
No, actually, I've got so much other questions soon.
We unloaded.
Well, I'm debating if you'll wax
If what?
later. I've been trying to talk people into waxing lately.
Waxing?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Honorable.
If you're willing to go outside in the cold in Iowa,
Yeah.
will you wax your chest?
Whew.
Oh, no. I changed my mind on that honorable.
Doesn't hurt. Being cold doesn't hurt.
I thought we were waxing somewhere else.
Oh, there too.
I don't know if I
I'm
wax
game.
there. You can't
I'm
do that.
open.
You can't do that one on YouTube.
I
gotta work on my abs first before I wax my chest.
every guy screams for his mom. I just want to see it done.
Oh, it's because they ripped the nipples out.
Well, I support
Rip the
you.
nipples
Boobies.
off. Wax your boobies today. What?
I don't know. Maybe if I had a little help with it.
With your bell? Or with the wax?
Yeah, that too. No, my waxing my nips. I got some pretty nice nips. They stick out. They're
It'd be nice if they were smooth.
Yeah, think about it. It's a thought right there.
Smooth baby nips. Smooth baby nips. Nobody wants hairy milk. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Okay, how about a TENS unit to simulate pregnancy?
Late pregnancy? What?
Well, you get you know, you see those people that like simulate a pregnancy and labor, and you put it on your belly, like, and then
Oh,
you
like
turn
the-
it, crank it up.
The thing, go like a.
No, the ones that simulate electricity going through your body, like you're going through labor.
Oh, like them things you put on your abs, like you fucking working out,
Yes.
sitting down.
Yes.
I'll do that. Or like that game, you got everyone presses the last thing and.
Oh, absolutely. Even
Let's
better.
do it. Let's party.
Absolutely.
There's not a. I'm sure there's not a. There's just not a one we could all get our own controller at home and play on the live stream. You know, and one guy just burned in his house. Like, oh shit. It's not. It's like, you know, gets knocked across the room like fucking that Michael Jackson video or some shit.
Absolutely.
Well, we lost Bob, so one down.
Absolutely. I wasn't the one doing this stuff. I was one talking other people into the stuff.
You were the instigator.
So, absolutely.
The instigator. One time I was out with 7 of us and I drank a whole cup of soup full of spit and Louis from like 15 different people. Like
Oh
50
yes.
like 50
Please
bucks.
come back.
I was sick as hell the next day.
Please.
Sick as hell the next day. Yeah, bets are fun, and when they're safe or you're drunk and don't know they're not safe.
I'll find you about Happy Van Winkles. Yeah. Nice bottle of. Yeah.
That Aqua Teen Hunger Force, that dancing jiggles doll. Yeah, dancing jiggles. Woo.
Mike seems like he would have been snorting ants with Ozzy or some shit.
Shit, this one time I ate one of those fuzzy caterpillars. They're not fuzzy. That's not hair. Those are splines. And that hurt like shit. That was a stupid move. I was like, oh, I'll eat it. For like a week. It was crazy. This one guy in Australia died from doing that. Eating some weird random snail and it like made him sick and he got infected and he died off of something stupid like that.
Oh my god.
Some kids. I was watching like it was like 1,000 Ways to Die or something on you know, like on what was that channel it used to be on? 1,000 Ways to Die. Like it was telling us one story about these kids that snorted up a bunch of ants and they end up biting them all in their airways and they suffocated to death. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, huh? I don't know how.
Yeah. Inflation.
I used to snort the ring of a shot glass. I used to get 151 and take the shot and then turn the shot glass over and let the remainder make a ring, you know? And then I get a straw and snort the ring. And bartenders would give me free shots all the time when I did that shit.
Oh, no way.
It was rough. I snorted.
That'll clear the senses.
It's one time we were on Shiprocked and I just got done doing 7 Dust lights and I had to run across the ship to do Drowning Pool's lights. We were both playing back to back on 2 different stages. So as I was running through the casino, Johnny Damon, the baseball player or whatever, he was like, "Hey, Metal Mike, you still snort liquor?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I gotta go." He's like, "You gotta go do a shot real quick." So I did. Like, he got like a top shelf liquor or whatever, and made me like take the shot and snort it out the bar before I could go do Drowning Pool's lights. I was like, "Yeah, you gotta be kidding me."
That's awesome.
So yeah, we're gonna house.
That's a famous baseball player for New York Yankees, right?
Yeah, Johnny Damon. Yeah.
Cool. Party on.
Party on.
Just running sound for 7 Dust and
lights.
Drowning Pool. I mean, sorry.
Lights
are so much more
important.
important.
Thinking I did sound. I can't claim to do sound. That's harder, way harder than doing lights.
No, lights are so much. You can't. It's like you just can't have sound without lights.
I mean, you can't. If it's a band without lights, it's just band practice.
Yeah, I mean, lights are what make the sound come to life.
That's right. That's right. If you're not matching the mood of the song, you're not conveying the powerful.
You guys
music.
hear me?
Yeah.
Go see 9 Inch Nails. They have a great show.
Green.
Dude, his lighting guy was a guy named Jason for a little while, a friend of mine, and he was crazy. He was crazier than I would. I used to jump up and down with skull masks on, you know, front of house. When Jason would take his shirt off and like had his own light that Trent would like have him light on himself like during the show. I was like, God damn, that's fucking crazy.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They had a stage in the center of the arena.
No, I'm talking about back in the day. At front of house, he had his own light. The lighting guy.
Yeah.
Had a light just for him.
Well, I'm saying they kind of had the same thing when I saw them this year at AA Theater.
Man, they had this
AA
one concert.
Center.
They had the one concert.
Yeah, dude, they had a small stage in the center of the room, which
Yeah.
was, next to the sound guy.
Yeah.
So the sound guy ended up partying and jamming with them too, and I mean, it was a whole fucking show. It was really cool how they did it.
Oh yeah, no, I love his lights are genius every time I see him. Like I thought Nine Inch Nails was like a pussy techno band until I saw him live, and I was like, they broke everything on stage. That was
dude,
the
don't
most
get me
metal
wrong.
thing I've
I'm
seen
not
ever.
claiming that they're my favorite band or anything.
I
I like
love them.
some of their shit. Head Like a Hole from back in the day, But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
They
I
put on a
like
great show.
I like the way Trent makes terrible noise sound quality.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And
This is
heavy,
some-
because I like heavy, and they were just fucking heavy enough for me.
Oh yeah. No, they were killer. Like fucking the album after had like a whole, broken or whatever. That was rocking. And then when they started to get real dark and real deep, it was pretty killer. Then they got real light here recently, and it's kind of weird. They got real poppy. Have you heard the new Avenged Sevenfold? No, you haven't. You would have said something.
Johnny, have you heard the new Avenged Sevenfold?
We talked about it.
Okay, I don't think I've heard it.
It's not even metal. It's not even rock.
Wow.
It's
well,
like
that other song that was AC/DC-ish was hardly metal. I mean, by today's standards.
Well, I mean, yeah, but at least it was some kind of guitar and drums.
No, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying it was only so good. I'm pretty fucking picky when it comes to music.
Yeah.
And that's why I like your music, because you're, you don't like hold anything back. You play what the fuck you play.
Yeah.
And that's what I pick up on is people who, I'm looking for originality in art, and so originality comes closest to when the person is just fucking being themselves.
Fuck yeah. Hey, speaking of that, I got a new video I'm probably going to release next week. It's got a bunch of them sports spot videos in it. You're going to be famous.
Okay.
You're going to be famous, son. You're going to be famous.
Kick ass.
I got some clips in there where we're rocking out.
Thank you very much.
No, man,
I'm going to head over to your YouTube channel and see what's over there right now.
Right now, it's just some lyric videos. This one's coming soon. I've been trying, like you said earlier, man, and I've been kicking myself for not doing more content, but like I was telling them, it's hard to not be cringy about it, I really like the lore of fucking, man, that thing reminds me of my fucking, I just redid my Darth Vader room in my other room. I built Darth Vader in my corner. So whenever you walk in my room, it's just red Darth Vader with his lightsaber out like that. Scaring the shit out of me every time I go take a shit. I got Darth Vader's ass fucking guarding my bathroom. And I moved on my Johnny's house.
I fuck your father.
Luke, I fucked your mother. Does that mean you're my father? No, I'm a motherfucker. Darth Vader's a shit. Star Wars can suck it, but Darth Vader's a shit.
Yeah, Mike and Outlaw, are you guys? Because it's about that time, guys.
About that time, past your bedtime, you're gonna turn into a frog.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
I'm gonna go
Johnny,
party with
what
the
have you
Gators.
been up to? Are you doing weekly live streams?
Twice a week, brother. Twice a week.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesdays and Sundays. Next week on Tuesday, I gotta go have surgery, Outlaw.
Yeah, so it won't be next Wednesday. He's gonna take a week off.
I'll take a week off. Yeah.
We had to power up this Sunday, and then we gotta let it rest.
Well, I wish you the very best, man. I really do. I like doing music. I know I like doing that. And I like talking to musicians, but that's really about it. I definitely just don't even have time to do much. I like talking about Dandelion. I'd like to do my Dandelion show. Like if I didn't have to work and had money, I'd probably do shit like that. Maybe. I'd probably do music.
It's that
But
happening.
anyway, that's my way of telling you congratulations, man, and I support you and wish you the very best.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm
Thank you,
glad to
bro.
see him keeping it up for sure. And you're looking good, buddy.
Damn right. Don't
Yeah,
even.
you
It's like
I'd like to see you both back. I think you're both fun.
Hey, I'm down. Definitely. Like I said, I'm going to knock some of this video stuff out.
Hey, if
and,
you guys, hey Mike, hey Outlaw, if you guys need somewhere to go to get your content out, you're more than welcome to come over here anytime to get a hold of me.
Thank you,
that's
man. For
very
sure.
cool.
For sure. I'll
You guys want to, you guys want to push some shit out on my channel. You're more than welcome to, guys.
We can do some. I'm trying to really up my content game. I can do some exclusives. Let you premiere them. You know, seen it here first.
Thank you for the 10 jewels, Jangle Jane.
Love it, love it.
You know,
Anybody like the Steelers up here?
The Steelers?
Yeah.
I don't watch.
Yeah, I do.
Tennis. I love it. And that's what Lars was a professional in, was tennis.
There you go. Yeah, he was
There you go, Mean Green.
There you go.
There it is.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black, yellow, red, and blue. Look at that.
So Saturday they played at the Memorial Stadium for the high schoolers fundraiser. Just FYI, Drew Adler, kicking ass. My favorite, Jennings Duncan. Whoop.
I stopped watching football when Emmitt Smith retired.
That was when I was a
Let me
kid.
read these off real quick. Mean Green, coming in $5 super sticker. Thank you, Mean Green.
Welcome.
Kathy Fagan coming in $19.99. Thank you, Kathy Fagan. Texas Granny coming in at $4.99. Kathy Fagan coming in at 1,600 jewels. And Texas Granny coming in at 10 jewels.
Oh yeah.
Jungle Jen came in at 10 jewels 3 times. Thank you, ladies, very much.
Nice. Hell yeah. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Where did my membership go? Your membership is still there, Jungle Jane. Your membership is still there.
Congrats for the membership. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody in the chats.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
There you go, Outlaw.
Tracy, thanks.
Oh, thank you, Tracy, again for the 2 jewels. Thank you. Oh, 200 jewels. Thank you.
There you go.
I pull this. Tracy Gibson says 200 jewels for jamming.
For jamming.
Thank you again, Jungle Jane.
Thank you, Jungle Jane. You guys rock and roll out. Get your cocks out.
Yeah. But where no one can see it. Just kidding. But don't show nobody. Don't show nobody. That's illegal.
Okay, so I'm gonna go around the square. And ask if anybody's got anything else left. Mean Green, do you got anything else left to say?
I really enjoyed tonight. Thank you so much. I want to see you guys back.
Hell yeah.
I'm still new to this YouTube in general, let alone the community. So I'm really interested in getting to know you guys.
Well, welcome to the fold.
Thank you.
Yeah, kick ass, Mean Green.
Welcome to the other ones of us that don't know what the fuck is going on around here.
No shit, right?
I'm like, how do I look at the chat? What's a computer?
Well, I do know that part. I know how to kick ass on Excel.
There you go.
I can do VLOOKUP. I can do everything on Excel, financials, forensic accounting, all that kind of stuff. But don't ask
All that
me
boring
to.
shit.
Yeah, I'm a numbers person.
Hey, I commend you for it though.
Numbers is the secret. That's where the secrets lie.
Yeah, I just like music.
You should start a corporation if you can keep numbers.
Got a couple of them. Thanks.
A corporation is like
Couple
having
trusts,
a
couple
corporation
perps.
is like having a giant credit card. You just have to pay your fucking bills on time. They give you a lot more money.
Couple tax breaks in there too.
Fuck yeah. I like getting money sometimes. No. I had money once. This one time I had some money.
This one time at band camp before 2008, I had a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
2008
Bandcamp?
sucked.
Bandcamp the site?
All right, Metal Mike, you got anything else left?
I appreciate you having me on again. It's good to see all you guys. It's good to be out here doing this thing. Rick, I'll be talking to you here pretty soon. And I don't know, just keep spreading the love, you guys. Keep sharing the good metal and help us get the word out, and fucking show your friends. Be a hero. Share something cool with your friends, man. Don't be stingy.
Yeah,
that's true, man. You are my hero when you share good shit with me. Good music.
And vice versa, man. I like getting, I don't want to go find that shit myself. Someone needs to show me.
Yeah, that shit might be old school, but it's absolutely relevant when it comes to music.
That's right. Timeless.
Hey, Texas Granny said, thanks, Mike, and thanks, Outlaw.
Thank you, buddy. For sure.
No, that's Texas Granny. That was Texas Granny, Metal Mike.
Texas Granny?
Texas Granny, yeah.
Thank you, Texas Granny. I appreciate it. I got to get used to this YouTube stuff. I appreciate it, you guys. I'm sorry I'm terrible at this.
Okay, Barbara and PZ's gonna make a video for you guys to see how you guys like it.
I want to see the video of them trash girls so I can burn some stuff with them.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Showing it.
I don't know where it's at, Paul. I'll look for it. Hold on.
You got my email. You can email it when you're done.
Okay, I can email it to you. Okay.
Yeah, whenever. Yeah, whenever.
Okay, let me try to find it here. Okay.
Texas Granny. That's badass.
I call her Texas Ranger Granny.
Oh, that's Texas Ranger. Okay, I remember.
Texas Ranger Granny. Just
I
for
remember
a
a Ranger. If it's the same Ranger. Hi. I was doing this shit with Johnny or with other people before I started doing the music podcast. This is how I kind of dipped my toe in the water, was fucking around online with these people.
Hey, what was your Against All Odds host name? What was her name?
And that was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Rick, you hear me?
What?
Against All Odds, that singer, what was her name?
I can't find
Ariel. Ariel, not Abigail.
I'm going to email it to him.
Johnny was talking about it earlier. I thought her name was Abigail, but I keep thinking
Dude, I want to ask. Gotta forget her name. The chick that sings for Diavola.
Diavola, are they local?
Yeah, local band called Diavola.
I haven't heard of them. I gotta look them up.
Oh, definitely, dude. But the chick is totally fucking legit, cool talent. So I was thinking about approaching her, seeing if she would be interested in doing not a live stream necessarily, but maybe some pre-recorded stuff together with even me and Dave, which would be like interviewing you and getting back to interviewing some bands and pre-record them.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
Through StreamYard.
How do you spell Diavola?
Diavola. Diavola. And that's her name. Like, that's her last name, I think. So I forget her first name.
All right,
Johnny
Mike Outlaw.
Yarborough,
All right, Mike Outlaw. Here comes the video now. Here comes the video. Here it goes.
This is you. You're going to watch me die.
There you go.
What?
That's Grandma.
That's not me.
You're not burnt.
Yeah, that's not me.
Okay, so I missed it. Wait, where are they? Them bitches look shady.
Yeah, that's the one with the truck.
They look like Desperate Housewives from the show Desperate Housewives.
I can hear you in my head.
Conniving little bitches. Well, there you go. That's Grandma.
I think this is it. I can't find them all the way down yet.
Look at bitches, they look nice. Look at the ladies.
Shining bright. We're older, wiser, and
All right, there you guys
Yay,
go.
yay, yay.
There you guys go. Now, what am I doing with you, Outlaw? You got a video?
Thank you very much. This is a local artist. His name, he goes by Violin Shredder. You should have
Hell
him
yeah.
on sometime.
Hell yeah.
And I'm honored all my life. I just wanted to die on film. And you're going to watch me die in his song.
In his new video.
Yeah.
They were out at Stonehenge.
Pretty cool, huh?
It's
We're out at
crazy.
Stonehenge.
It's
It
crazy.
ain't playing nothing.
Oh, sorry. I guess I got to push play.
I see nothing.
Here it comes.
And we'll leave after this video.
For sure. I just played with him at Rail Club last month.
Thank you, Johnny Yarborough.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Shaved his chest there.
He waxed it, maybe.
This is my final call. The void beyond these walls. They're the souls we lost. Lustful desires of the redeemed will all become a distant memory. So go on, take a step.
Oh shit!
This is your last chance.
Rick the Gray.
There it is. It's happening.
I am the winter solstice that lives inside your
No AI.
I am the fear that makes
Really somebody peeing?
question death. I am the harbinger that waits before your end.
This is all
Kind of a prolonged death.
That wasn't bloody. I thought you were gonna be all bloody. You died.
What happened? No blood? No foul?
Hey, thank you very much for playing it, Johnny.
that camera work looked really good on that.
Yeah,
that was
no
good.
That
problem.
was excellent.
Thank you. That's a local guy. I forget his name, but I can get
I
it
was
to you if you
actually
need
got
it.
it.
What?
All right, cool.
He
All right,
that
so
guy
right here-
also he shot the moon what's the moon band?
Moon Fallen?
Yeah, Moon Fallen. He did the Moon Fallen video from Trees a few months ago. I forget the name of that song. But if you saw that video, the same videographer and editor did this video.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm working on a video myself. I was going to call Justin from Lockjaw, but I just can't afford anybody right now. You know,
Yeah.
I got all the tools right here, just not right here.
Yeah. No, I understand, dude. I read your text the other day, or your post. I learned Canva Pro. Like, I've been doing Canva Pro for 3 years now.
Yeah. See, yeah, I've been working on this DaVinci stuff for about a couple months now, just learning the interface, and I'm like, to get the video where I want it, it's gonna take me another 3 years trying to figure this out. You know, It's like I don't want to just slap it together like I could in my old program. I need to be using the program for what it's for, but you got to have good in before you get good out. That's also the thing too, you know.
Yeah, and the other is money. Canva costs me now $30 a month.
Yeah, this subscription bullshit is pissing me off.
It's
when you can buy a program and have the program.
Dude,
Fuck
hang
paying
on.
for it.
I used to have Photoshop. The fact that I don't have it anymore is a crime, but I used to, own fucking Photoshop and have it on my computers.
I got Photoshop 8.
Yeah.
You know?
So, well, then if you have Photoshop on your but you can't really do much video wise. And that's the difference with Canva Pro. Canva Pro definitely is all video. I mean, it has so much fucking shit, dude.
It's the same with DaVinci. It's like so much. There's so much you can do. It's like you could be watching tutorials for years and still not know everything.
Yeah.
And
where like you and in Adobe, Premiere, some of these other editing programs, you might could do a little more detail, but
I mean, they make
it's just hard to beat Canva Pro if you can swing that monthly payment. Me, I have a house painting business, so that's really how I justify it. I have to do something to promote my house painting business.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm seeing your ads, your AI ads. You're all buff.
Yeah.
Hanging out at Home Depot, color matching elements.
mostly Sherwin-Williams. But
yeah.
I make my stops everywhere. Ace Hardware, that's how it works, man. When you're in my industry, you got to swing around like that.
All right, guys.
You didn't get it. Thank you, Jake. Again, Johnny.
Johnny, thank you so much for everything.
Good luck
for
with your surgery,
contacting
brother.
me,
All right,
having
thank
Metal
you.
Mike on, playing
Rock
that
out with your
video.
top hat, buddy.
Fuck yeah.
Good night.
Fuck yeah. Nice to meet you, Mean Green.
Good to see you guys. Good to meet you.
Thank you, Kathy, for the Cash App.
Cash App, Johnny.
Much appreciated. Yeah, Cash App, everybody. Share the love, and I'll be seeing you guys